ends. It's just too bad my youth wasn't more like that. Okay, now that I've read my favorite manga to the end, I think it's about time I put an end to myself.
Hey! That's dangerous.
I too wanted a shot at a passionate romance like the one in this manga. But thanks to this body, that'll never happen.
Huh?
That's why I must die! Don't mess with me. Listen to me! If you touch my body, you'll contract an incurable disease! And die! I'm serious! I've got nothing to live for with a body like this. So I've gotta die. Huh? What happened? Did I do that?
Huh? Never heard of such a thing. Wicked sick! Suicides nowadays have been getting kind of stale, you know? Bring it on! My hand was all over you! What's gonna happen? And where's it gonna hurt? The outside? Inside?
It's coming.
Huh?
My unluck!
Hmm?
I'm so sorry. I've done it again. Dragged another person into this. All because I took too long to do it.
Hey! Now I get it! That disease stuff! It's just a front to protect people!
What? That guy's dead?
That's sick! And good to know. It means you're on my side.
His body is repairing itself.
Looks like today's my lucky day.
Oh, it's a zombie! Get away from me, you freak!
Zombie? Are you? Don't you dare let me in with those rotting meat sacks! Listen up. I am undead. Now quit your struggling. I've got a few questions for you. Back there, you said something about your unluck was coming, right? We've got some company, so it's time to bolt. Hold on tight. Jumping from building to building like that was wicked sick, right? Just so you know, I regenerated my torn-off legs at high speeds and used the momentum to kick down on the ground to create immense jumping power.
Whatever he is, I need to get out of here.
Where do you think you're going? I've still got some questions. You can't leave yet.
Stop it! You're touching my leg! You'll trigger my unluck again! Let me go!
I'm...
Whatever! Just let me go already!
Sure, I can do that. Long way down.
Huh? Ah! When did we get here?
Explain how this so-called unluck works. Then I'll help you out. Deal?
Forget it! I plan to die today anyway! You don't scare me! Not one bit! Wait! Stop! I'm gonna fall! Okay, fine! I'm scared, alright? I'll dog! I said I'll dog!
Spill it.
It started 10 years ago. I was only 8 years old. My parents were heading overseas on business, and I was seeing them off. They said they'd be gone for a week, so they hugged me a whole bunch before they left. Their plane experienced engine trouble. All 270 people aboard, including my parents, died. That's how I learned, though the degree of it varies. That one way or another, people who touch me end up getting hurt. It was a pretty terrible way to discover it was me. I caused it. Since then, I've covered my bare skins.
So you're saying the biggest strokes of unluck hit when you get hugged, right?
Hold on! Are you even listening?
Oh yeah! Now I'm testing it out!
Just let go of me! And why are you copying a feel?
You said it needs to be direct contact, right?
It's no excuse!
Huh?
Huh? I need to run while I still can!
You lying little brat! This crap ain't gonna cut it!
Really? Seriously? My entire life is over? Because I slipped on a banana peel? I never got to experience anything! Fashion, love! I didn't even get to do anything girly! Not a single thing! No! Not like this! I'm not ready. Not yet.
You dummy. I ain't letting you die. Not since I finally found it. The power capable of giving me a real death. There's a rule you tried to hide from me back there. If I figure it out, then I'll be able to make an even bigger stroke of unluck happen, yeah? And maybe your greatest stroke of unluck will finally give me what I really want, to snuff out my stupidly long life! Now this party's getting started! Time to head back to my hideout and figure out this unluck ability!
Yes, he appears to be en route to his hideout with a new breed. Roger that. Upon ability confirmation, we'll apprehend.
So, how long I touch you correlates to the size of the unluck. Next up, surface area. Get naked! I'm gonna try clinging... Yeah. Where do you think you're going?
There's no way I'm gonna strip for you! Please give up on this crazy plan already!
We wouldn't have to do this if you hadn't hidden the rules in the first place!
No, it's my fault! I just didn't want to tell you!
Come on, it's no big deal!
Says you! It is to me!
Hell of a mane.
He's seen everything! I can't help it, okay? Nobody's able to cut it for me! Any hairstylist would just end up dead! What are you doing?
Don't move. As long as I'm touching you, the unluck won't happen. Let me finish up your trip.
But once you let go, all the unluck will hit.
You forget who you're talking to? I'm undead, remember?
Were you a stylist before?
Ages ago.
Really? For real?
Hey, quit being all shy. Just take a look in the mirror. See?
Thank you.
Alrighty then! I touched you for 15 minutes! This unluck is bound to be a whopper!
Whatever!
You have my gratitude. Unlock, Miss Fuko Izumo. Thanks to your presence, he was distracted and dropped his guard.
Who are you people?
Hold that thought. Undead must be put in containment, as per our protocol. That special capsule won't allow regeneration.
But why do such a... Aren't you on my side?
Pardon me? On your side? Surely you can't be serious. Our job is to police any unselected negators, such as yourselves, or any Yumas that throw the world into chaos.
What's he talking about?
Still, your ability is quite incredible. You negate the luck of whoever touches you, and kill them. An ability that's perfectly suited for murder. Though, touching you through cloth keeps on, it's easy to counter.
You want to do something with my power?
Well, given that we can utilize it, what use could there be, besides killing? I'm certain Undead captured you for that very reason. After all, you'd be quite the ferocious weapon if you bent to his will.
You're wrong! We may have just met today, but he only wanted to use my unluck on himself to find a way that he could die. He's nothing like you. Compared to you guys, that zombie is...
I'd advise you to watch that little mouth. Instead of capturing you, I could always simply dispose of you.
The zombie! He didn't wear any gloves the whole time! He touched me without a single ounce of fear! I'm so sorry, zombie! This is all happening because you cut my hair! But I'm so grateful you did! Thank you so much! Zombie!
A lightning bolt? Is this part of her unluck?
No, the activation requirements haven't been met. Perhaps it was a stroke of his own unluck.
He's wrong. That was no fluke. Zombie!
Tackle at once and cut him down. The guy may be undead, but he's a novice at combat.
Roger that! A novice, huh? Maybe now. But none of the past! Usually I don't have enough space for it all, so I put a cork in my brain to keep 100 years worth of memories bottled up! Otherwise, I go off the rails! Now I get it. Getting my noggin sliced off wasn't your unluck's doing. The unluck for touching you during the haircut was that lightning bolt. Guess there's a time lag factor. I'll need to run some tests for that.
Zombie!
So you're not simply an undead, it seems. The skills you cultivated through your long life are also your weapons?
More or less, and I've been alive a lot longer than any of you.
Indeed. Thus, my response will have to be rather underhanded. Hand over your head. No regenerating. You disobey, I cut off her head instead.
But why, though? That's meaningless!
Oh, I believe there's meaning. He seems to have quite a lot of stock in you.
Right? Man, and I was so looking forward to it, too.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm cutting off my head to save your neck!
I can see that, but then you'll end up getting captured, too!
Guess I will.
Then stop! Don't do it! I can't take it anymore. People around me always getting hurt, dying. Even if it's you, who can't die. Please, just forget about me! And don't worry,
Huh?
Listen to what I'm saying!
Pipe down, will ya? Got some opinions, huh? I really don't give a damn. I had fun today. If I ever see you again down the road, let's party up!
The truth is, I do know. The way to trigger the biggest stroke of unluck. This might not go well, but...
You there! What did you just do?
Nothing. Just thought it was kinda nice. Casting all worries aside and touching someone. Here it comes. My unluck.
What are you babbling about?
Oh, now I get it! Run for it!
Right!
When you ran into the two of us, your luck ran out! Whoa, sick! Wicked sick!
Zombie.
Hot damn. I've never taken a meteorite to the face till today.
Zombie!
I ain't no zombie. I'm undead. Good assist back there. That was some real nice unluck.
Not sure if I'd call it nice.
Huh?
I'm Fuko. Fuko Isumo. Andy! Because you're undead!
Whatever, fine.
Yep.
Still, a kiss did all this, huh? Guess next we'll try sex. What are you running for?
My unluck always gets people killed, so I felt like I didn't deserve to live. But I eventually met an undead who found me amusing. At first I hated it, but being with him helped me feel like I could keep living a little bit longer. At least that's what I thought. How things wind up like this?
If a kiss did that, then sex should make an even bigger stroke of unluck happen, like apocalyptic kind of stuff. I'm talking a massive stroke of unluck that completely overrides the basic rules about contact area and duration! While it's hot, let's jump butt naked on this theory.
He's the worst! It's like he only thinks of me as a tool for dying! What do I do? I need to get out of this situation somehow, or else... my first time will be taken by this foul-mouthed jerk! I need to figure this out before he tries to make a move. All he cares about is tasting the best of what death has to offer. There has... Oh! That's right! Likability!
Huh?
The only people I've ever kissed are Mom, Dad, you, and Grandpa. And Grandpa had these freaky dentures that scared the crap out of me. At the time, all he got were sprained legs. He passed away 3 years later. Too much of a time lag for it to be my fault. My point is, the more I like a person, the bigger the unlucky event becomes. That's the key. So, if you try to force me into any sort of funny business right now, the end! Game over! I'd end up hating you forever! I mean it! Forever and ever! Are you really okay with that happening? It means you'd get crummy unluck and lose your shot at a proper death!
You don't say. Pretty clear what the plan is, then.
Huh?
Basically, I can't allow you to die until it happens.
Huh? Till what happens?
Follow me.
Is this an armory?
I've set up places like this all over the globe for whenever I run into those guys.
Those guys?
Now, let's get cracking. You're good to go. Bulletproof, stab-proof, and resistant to chemical weapons. It's those guys from yesterday.
I see. Just who were those guys, anyway?
An organization that polices unidentified mysteries like ourselves. As far as they're concerned, we're the ones they gotta keep in check. The second group of them are sure to show up today.
But we really sucked it to them good yesterday, didn't we? I bet they're too freaked out.
Bad chance. They've got some reinforcements, namely folks like us. People who negate the basic rules of this world. They're known as negators. Yesterday, they saw our abilities in action, but theirs are unknown. We don't stand a chance. All we can do for now is run. Once 50 years ago, those negators caught me. And when they did, they really did a number on me.
50?
Spent the next decade in a lab, poked and prodded my body to hell and back.
What the? How old are you?
It makes me wonder what they'd do to you if you got caught. There's no telling how many people would die just to confirm the rules of your unlock. Maybe they'd cut your fingers off, just to see if they still work when detached.
We gotta get out of here right now!
Look at you, getting all terrified.
Hurry up!
It's time to kick off our road trip. If we're not, we're done. There's no looking back. Heck no! We're on the run! We'll just keep on running!
Huh? That sounds like it's only a matter of time till we're caught! And I'm already a huge liability to you. If you get captured again like yesterday, then...
Calm your little head. Till you fall for me and give me the biggest stroke of unluck you've got, ain't no way I'm letting you die.
Fall for you? You still haven't given up on all that? I appreciate your protection, but there's no way I'd fall for you!
Nah, you will. After all, you're a big pushover.
I am not a pushover! And quit rubbing my head! Ugh, that's another thing I don't like about you!
Huh? Here they come.
Huh? What is that?
It marks the spot where they warp in. 50 years ago, when these guys came and nabbed me, I saw the same thing. Now hit the deck!
It's headed for us!
Yeah. It's the Union!
What in the... Andy! Are you... okay? What?
You're something, aren't you? Still rushing in to help, huh? Is it because you're like him?
Who is this guy? An enemy? My legs! They...
Then kill her. We capture undead and dispose of unluck, remember?
Oh, what's the hurry? I want to chat her up a bit. How old are you? Interest? What's your ideal type?
Who is this goofball?
Flirtatious fool.
Oh, nifty trick.
Yeah, go get him, Andy!
Now you're on! Mine.
No way! Why do you suddenly stop move?
Sorry, but that wasn't me. No, for real, I swear it wasn't.
My body won't budge. Specifically, my arms, legs, and torso.
Andy!
I can move now. So the reason my body froze up back there wasn't because I numbed my nerves and ruptured my muscles. This dude is...
Andy! This is your guy! He's the movement stopper! He's the reason I can't move right now! You need to focus your attacks on him!
You know you're moving your hands, don't ya?
Ah! I know! I'm talking about my legs!
Ah, big difference. Both of these guys are external targeting restrainer-type negators. They seem similar, but their ranges and abilities aren't. The big guy over here paralyzed my body, and the mop-top brat over there has your will, I take it. Though I don't know what exactly they're negating.
Guess you learn things living that long. But simply knowing that info doesn't mean a thing. That's why they put us up for the job.
Guess I can move after I get hit! Now, I'll just get hit, fix myself, and slug ya!
What an idiot.
Yikes. Not bad for someone who's still able to feel pain, though. What an outrageous way to fight.
Hey, are we gonna get chased by people like you forever?
Well, only if you manage to give us the slip. That meteorite yesterday didn't do you any favors. Because of that, your capture priority levels rose to 8 on a scale of 10. You were just a 5 when you were discovered. So, no matter how many hunters you avoid, there will always be other menacing people gunning for you.
Menacing people, huh?
Yep, negators just like you and me. My condolences.
Like you and me? Wait, if we're the same, then why aren't you guys being hunted?
Ooh, curious? Piqued your interest, have we?
Hey, Shay!
Lay off, where's the harm? She has a right to know. There are 10. The Anti-Unidentified Phenomena Control Organization, the Union. Within the ranks of the Union, there's a special team made up of 10 negators. Once in, you're exempt from pursuit, on the condition that you commit to carrying out various missions assigned to you. You need to pass a few tests to get in, though.
Wait a sec. So that means, if we become members, then they'll stop chasing us, right?
Sorry, kid. All the seats are taken.
Can't move.
As long as there are no vacancies, the roster sees no additions or changes. Negators who aren't members are Yumas who throw the world into chaos. They're monsters!
Oh, I get it now! Instead of getting hunted, we just join the hunting party. Totally sick! Let's do it! We'll bust up those two asses to make some space, and then we will be a part of that 10! Who knows what kind of stuff they'll have us do once we're in. But don't worry. So long as I'm around, letting you die ain't an option. Neither is handing you over to anyone else.
Hey, they just had direct contact.
Yeah, but only for a sec, so the unlock won't be all that.
Listen up! I think huge in love with you or anything. I only like you out of
Hey,
gratitude.
retrieve her.
Okay, I'm going.
Doesn't look like it. Get out there!
I'm not feeling it.
Quit stalling!
But, you know,
Enough whining!
fine, whatever.
It won't work! I won't fall in love with you! So don't get the wrong idea, okay?
Well, there you have it. Hand over your 2 seats. Unscathed, huh?
That was close!
Now then. Negators either negate their own rules or those of others. When you're fighting against external targeting negators, you gotta figure out exactly what they're negating as soon as you possibly can. When Jumbotron gets in an attack stance, he negates my movements. So maybe his power is unavoidable. But I ain't got enough intel on the brat. He was able to restrain the Unluck Kid without any kind of specific movement. Just what does this guy negate? I better sneak around and use hit-and-run tactics till I've got him figured out. Huh? Dynamite?
Was all of this my fault too? Or just a coincidence?
That's level 8 for you. Just look at this mess. I'd be dead if it weren't for that crazy old coot suit. Unless you can predict the outcome, it's not a weapon. It's a calamity. I'll dispose of her. But first, I should probably take care of you. Undead. Shen, you alright? I secured Undead. That just leaves killing Unluck. Got that?
Can I give you a hand? Plenty more where that came from. You see, when I lose a body part, it disappears after 30 seconds. Or maybe I should say it lasts for 30 seconds. Vaya con Dios, unavoidable. I call it Parts Bullet. I use my regenerative power to shoot my half-torn body parts like projectiles. It's time you get into an attack stance. And strictly speaking, you're only stopping your target's muscle movements while it's in effect. Meaning you can't stop my regeneration. You should have read up more on your own rules, bud. Well, that's one down.
What was that weird sound just now? Hey, Void? Uh-oh.
You're next, pretty boy.
Huh? Are you serious? But your seat's already secured. Weren't you listening before?
You're the one not listening. I gotta join too, so we need 2 seats.
You're a real gentleman, I see.
What does this guy negate? Guess I'll have to die until I find out, just like always. I'll get that opening in his stance, on the right side of his waist. Hit him with a right kick. Huh? My left leg.
Ah, 精彩. Wow, you're incredible, Mr. Andy. Not many have laid a hand on me before. What I'd give this far against you on a regular basis.
Oh, wait. Are you 2 friends now?
You moron! He's clearly screwing with me! Oh, you brought the sword, huh? Toss it this way!
Are you sure? What if you don't catch it?
Toss it already! Your power is all about opposites. You purposely tease a gap in your defenses and then defend the opposite side. Right goes to left. Up goes down. Annoying for sure, but that's all there is to it, right?
Fine then, here you go!
What? What do you do when you're faced with an attack? You can't parry. I got you now!
Ah, it was only for a split second. But you hesitated to strike. You weren't sure. Even after living 200 years, you still hesitate when it comes to killing, huh? Or maybe you didn't want Miss Unlucky to see you murder someone. Though I doubt that you're that soft. Now then, all that's left. I won't reveal my rule to you, but you can't touch me or run away. My power works on your deep psyche, so it's no use trying to
Why in the hell did you come over here?
I'm so sorry! I thought it was gonna work!
Now we're both in this Union weirdo's line of sight!
I swear I was only trying to help! You gotta believe me!
Well, which one of you will be joining us?
That's a no-brainer, she is. You can ship me off to a lab for all I
You
care.
can't just decide that on your own! They ran you ragged for 10 years, didn't they? Why would you vote?
Losing your mind.
Maybe, but...
No buts. Hitting on a chick that ain't right in the head is back-breaking work. This is fine.
Still going on about that? What if you never break free? What if you...
No need to worry. I'll slip out before you die, even if it kills me. Even if you've become a wrinkled old hunchback, I'll win your heart and give you a night to remember. Understand? Now scram. See you later.
Judala. Well, time to go, Miss Unlucky.
Wait a sec! Look away for 10 minutes!
Huh? I can't. It'll undo the restraint.
I don't care, just turn away! We're about to do some totally X-rated stuff!
Wait, why?
Whoa, hold up. I gotta get you to fall head over heels in love with me first.
Oh, shut up! Because of this body, I've never experienced even a hint of romance. So I don't know if I've fallen for you or not. Either way, no matter what the reason may be, if there's someone willing to fight till they're bloody for my pitiful sake, I can't just abandon them without giving up something. We do this here and now! I have no idea what to do, but it just might provide you the unluck you need to die! Sorry I can't do more to repay you.
Now that is some relationship. Didn't you just meet yesterday?
Stop laughing at me!
Whew, okay, sorry. The two of you are tons of fun. Splitting you up would be a big bummer. Right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's have you kill another one of our members. If you do, I'll put in a good word for you both. In 3 days on August 5th at Lake Baikal, one member will be investigating a Yuma. Kill that member and you're golden. Look for a red necktie and an emblem. Of course, there will be people hunting you along the way. Here's hoping you both arrive there in one piece. Well, those are the terms. See you in the round table room.
Huh? He spared us?
Yeah, thanks to that deviant behavior of yours.
Deviant behavior? I wasn't playing around.
I ain't rotten enough to bang a chick just 'cause she's desperate. Don't pull that crap again.
Yeah, won't happen again, sir.
Time's away.
But I don't have a passport or anything!
Don't need one. Public transportation's too dangerous. We're gonna take my route. First, we move top speed to Niigata. Next, we hop on my boat and book it to the Russian port of Vladivostok. Then, we'll switch over to a jet plane and head to Irkutsk. There, I'll hire some of my old warbuds for combat support. Then, we lie in wait for our target at the lake and off him! Russia. Vodka. How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're legal there. When we're done, it's bottoms up. What do you think? This yacht handles like a freaking dream, right? She's pretty souped up, too. We're gonna reach Vladivostok in no time. Just you wait, huh? The heck are you doing?
Didn't you hear a word of what that guy said?
Of course. There will be people hunting you along the way. Here's hoping you both arrive there in one piece.
How about how they'll be hunting us the entire way there?
So what? Big whoop. You're on my awesome boat. Come on out and enjoy the ride.
No, I'm scared! We could be attacked at any moment! Let go of me!
You buzzkill. Until that happens, a little partying on deck ain't gonna kill you.
See, I told you so!
Couldn't even get one drink in, huh? Man, they're such lousy shots. They keep this up, it'll be smooth sailing.
Are you kidding me?
Since we can blow out of here with your unlock.
My unlock doesn't work like that! It's unpredictable!
It's all how you use it. My undead ability, it's not just about death prevention. If I cut a part of my body nearly off and make it grow back in place, it becomes a weapon! Park's bullet fist! Ah!
You did it! Does this mean we're in the Union?
What? No! Weren't you listening to what that brat was saying? We've got to go find and kill the person with the emblem on him.
Oh, the emblem.
Those two goons from the other day had gold marks on them. If I had to guess what their member emblem looked like, it'd be that. And I've got a hunch who some of the other members might be. 3 people off the top of my head. First is the maker of this indestructible sword I swiped. They call him Unbreakable. Second would be the engineer-type guy who did all those experiments on me 50 years ago. And third was the person who actually nabbed me back then. A lady with the ability to create invisible barriers.
Invisible barriers?
Yeah, she actually packed my head into one of them. I'm talking real sturdy walls. I was in a tight spot, literally. I may be undead, but I'm not unbeatable. It's gonna be a bad matchup.
I see. So even Zombie has people he's weak against. If we end up facing that woman, then...
But I don't give a crap about any of that. No matter who gets in our way, we're gonna get ourselves to that lake and kill that mark. Ain't nothing in the world's gonna keep us from our goal. Besides, if we get in a pinch, we'll be able to make do with your unlock.
What? I told you! Don't count on my unlock!
That makes it even better. Guess I'll have to take the time to get a feel for your rules before things get hairy.
Get a feel? There's no freaking way! You're gonna get all pervy on me!
Sure will.
So honest! I'm telling you now, too bad your likability won't change the slightest bit!
Nah, it will. You pushover.
It will not! You just don't change, do you? I mean, after all, you're the only man in this world that I could have ever loved. You'll be just fine. It's all part of how you never change. You'll make your way back to me soon.
That was insane. What in the hell attacked us? It's an unusually long trail of air bubbles. Little brat's out cold, huh? If she's asphyxiating or in cardiac arrest, each minute ducks her survival rate by about 10%. Gotta book it. Her legs are caught under the wreckage, huh? In that case... I'll wedge my arm stumps in here and grow them back all at once. All right, now to get topside and... Good. Puff out as much as you can. Relax. Take deep breaths.
Hold on. I remember being pinned under the boat.
I'll explain it all later. We're about to get caught. Stand up and put your hands above your head.
Huh? An enemy?
Undead, is it your intention to surrender?
You betcha!
Huh? Seriously?
No, dummy. I'm just buying time. For my experiment. This little test will help us figure out whether or not there's a way to control that crazy unlock of yours.
Huh? Of course it can't be controlled.
But I've got a little theory going.
Huh?
All your previous strokes of unluck were phenomena that utilized things around you. But what about the lightning bolt from the haircut, or the meteorite from the kiss?
They use things from far away?
Yes! In both cases, you forcibly pulled in things from far away! And why did those two things happen, you may ask? It's because of the value of the haircut and the kiss. Those two actions hold great personal value, and materials needed for strokes of unluck proportionate to those values weren't available nearby!
Oh, embarrassing. It's like he's breaking down my views on romance.
So you see, for this one, I found a source that'll produce a stroke of unluck proportionate to the value. And if my hunch is right on this, it's gonna be one hell of a repercussion.
What do you mean this one? But you haven't done any... Wait. Why is my bra all pushed up like that?
I gave you CPR. Those pushed-up chest melons of yours were in the way, so I kind of moved them off to the side.
He saw and touched them? But that's all you did, right?
Huh? All? No, you still weren't coming too, so... I did it. I gave you mouth to mouth. And bingo! Now it's time for my special move! Repair boost! Crimson Crescent Moon! It's a quick draw slash that's boosted by my arm's repair powers. Learned it from a Japanese sword master. I made sure not to damage the cockpit. This puppy is ours.
Oh, whoa, your arm! Doesn't that...
I use it as a sheath. Now quit your nitpicking. Open your mind. Whoa. How was that? Seems like we just find a seed of unluck and get a grasp of the contact level suitable for triggering it. After that, your unluck won't be just accidents. It'll be our high-powered trump card to turn things around. Now we've got a new way to move about. Nice going, kid.
Hold on! I'm sure this is just another fluke. Seriously, don't count on me!
Enough already. Everything went fine, so just roll with it. All right! Let's book it to Baikal! Vodka, here I come!
Change the whole point of the trip!
Self-destructing in 10, 9, 8,
Uh-oh,
7,
bad news.
6, 5, 4,
Why'd the plane explode?
They figured out we swiped their ride!
This is no time to smile! We're falling!
It's no big deal. Got a little trick from my mercenary days. We'll stick a 5-point landing.
5-point landing?
First, balls of the feet. Next, sides of your calves. Then, butt. Back.
So many gross sounds!
Suck it! All right, success.
I could have sworn you said suck it at the end.
I said success. Anyway, we've landed now.
Huh?
Be sure to keep your head down. Our mark could be around here anywhere. Welcome to Lake Baikal, the world's deepest, clearest, and oldest freshwater lake. The organization's gonna be here investigating a Yuma. Seems like a likely spot for Yuma to hide out, truth be told.
It's so huge and wide and pretty! Guess there really is a lot more. Uh-huh. I've always been a shut-in.
In that case, you should go do some sightseeing.
Wait, but...
Don't worry about the Union. There's too many tourists around here. Out in the open's not their style. They're stealthy. I'm gonna go track down my old war buds. They'll back us up when we need it. We'll each be flying solo for a bit.
Wait a second.
Huh? What do you need?
When it comes to us joining the 10...
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think we'll have to take on this time? Like, what if they're completely rational and reasonable?
They're dead meat. Courtesy of yours truly, so I can get in too. Plan stays the same. Oh, by the way, are there any foods you're not keen on?
Wasabi!
All right then, no problem. It's all settled. Listen. Listen, the buddy I'm about to bring over, they run a killer restaurant. You gotta get a taste of their borscht or this trip's a wash. I'll make us a reservation, okay? We're gonna party. You're on your own until then. You made it all the way to Russia. Don't waste it by being your usual timid self. Have a good time.
It's only been 4 days since I met Zombie. Easier said than done.
Смотри, Tiadi, может выпьешь с нами чаю?
This is insane! He's so inconsiderate! I can't have fun around people with this cursed body! Then again, if I hadn't crossed paths with him, I'd be dead by now. Oh, hey there! Busted! Oh, a Japanese girl! I mean, you're from Japan, aren't you? I'm Japanese, yeah. Wow, the real deal! Check out my outfit! Schoolgirlish, right? I just absolutely adore Japanese schoolgirl uniforms! I'm sorry, but I never went to high school, so I wouldn't know. Oh, but it seems so fun and exciting! Such a waste! Wow, it's so pretty! Are these watercolors? Oh, how did you know? Do you paint too? Well, you see, I don't get out often, if at all. So I dabbled in art here and there. Not that I'm all that great at it, though. Whoa, where'd that come from? Why don't we paint together? Huh? Oh, your boyfriend? Nice! Why not surprise him with a painting then? How cute!
Have a good time.
So hey, Lil Lucky. Huh? Which do you like more? Stuff that changes or stays the same? Wait, did you call me Lil Lucky? Well, yeah, you've got good luck written on your cap, so you're Lil Lucky. Personally, I like stuff that doesn't change. Things that are consistent and not swayed by anyone. Isn't it amazing for something to stay exactly the same? That's the reason why I love art. Because you can capture the ever-changing world as a never-changing drawing, just like we're doing now. So, Lil Lucky, which one? That's a tough question. I guess Can I? You can take as long as you like. I'm done! You are? Let me see! Huh? Oh, you won't laugh, will you? I added a lot of stuff to it. Oh, that's fine. Art is all about freedom. Hey, I wouldn't get too close to me if I were you. Art has no right or wrong So, what are those sparkles around the moon? Huh? Oh, well, they're, So, there's nothing up in space except for the moon and the sun, right? I learned that back in school. Yeah, that's right. Nothing at all. Well, the moon looked awfully lonely up there, so I gave it some friends. That's sweet, Lil Lucky. How thoughtful. The night sky gets pretty lonely. Yes, it sure does. Oh, by the way, about your question, if I like change? I've got an answer. Aww. For a while, I couldn't change, and it was hard on me. Days ago, I met this really odd guy. And it's been crazy ever since! He drove me all over and locked me up on the day we met. There've been explosions left and right. Next thing I know, I'm here in Russia! And he never once took my 10 years as a shut-in into consideration! Then again, through all of that, he helped me change quite a bit. I think that's why I was able to draw with you today. And I had the most amazing time. I appreciate this time of change. And having someone who changes me.
My, such lovely words. So very young. So green. And utterly naive. Despite all those things. Despite all those things, your words resonate with me. Perhaps my age has finally caught up.
The lake. It's floating. Oh, Andy! What is that? The lake just suddenly rose up!
Losing Christmas food! Looks like you're going overboard with the makeup now, Gina. Though I can still see them crow's feet. Oh wow, look at that! Another perfect 5-point
This
landing!
is no time to gloat! Wait a second, can she be the most troublesome?
Yep, that's the chick who nabbed my ass 50 years ago.
Send my beret. I'll play with them till the scan is done. The boss brought me up to speed. Your big plans to kill me and join the organization, right? Well, it looks like you'll have to change me first. Daddy dearest. And Lil Lucky.
Tenkai'shin? It's been a while since I've had a bout like that.
You're being distracted, Master Shen.
What's this?
I have already delivered a very convincing report.
Yes.
Master Shen!
Oh, right. Fanxing.
About the matter at Lake Baikal. Miss Gina has contacted both Undead and Unluck, and will now enter battle.
Well, those two have some tricks up their sleeves. I'm sure they'll have no problems handling it.
Daddy dearest, it's been too long!
I still can't cut you, right? That was the rule, wasn't it?
Hold the freaking phone! Our first reunion in 40 years and all you want to do is cut me?
Says the shrewd minx who has a barrier posted up.
Excuse me? Huh? Would you be the same person who caught Andy 50 years ago?
Did you say Andy? Oh. Yeah, I caught Daddy Dearest and supervised him throughout his captivity.
But how? You look like you're more or less the same age as I am.
Oh, you stop that, little Lucky! What a big flatterer you are! What a sweetie! Yeah!
You can't be serious. You were 16 when you caught me, which means you're 66 now. Tech really works wonderful.
Andy, you okay? What's wrong?
You can't be serious, Daddy Dearest. Remember, I'm 16 and will remain so forever. Never talk to me like that again! Wow, so cool! Now that's what I call a death mask! Yeah! Like, oh my gosh, what should I do with it? Oh, well, how about a little kiss and meow? What the? Where'd it go? Ah, come on! It was just getting good!
There was something invisible covering up my mouth. I gotta figure out how to deal with that.
Your face! Is it okay?
Quit worrying about every little thing. I'm undead, remember?
I know, but...
Little Lucky!
Huh?
Just so you know, I'm the one who fell in love with that man first! 50 years ago, that was when our paths crossed for the first time. It was an ill-fated encounter. Me being the hunter, and him being the hunted. I successfully captured him while all our seats were filled. I sat at the round table, as he sat in a cell. I was in charge of overseeing him. One day I said, "Look, I'm so sorry. I had my orders, but if I hadn't followed them and caught you, then none of this would have..." But
What are you on about? I got beat, okay? It's as simple as that. Plus, I can die in all sorts of ways while I'm here. There's no better way to figure out my own set of rules. When I finally break out of this hellhole, let's you and me have a rematch. Bet your ass I won't lose again.
That was so cool! I love you!
Huh?
And that's how she fell in love with you?
You escaped 10 years later, and did so without so much as a single word to me. The next 40 years came and went. You completely dropped off the map. But since meeting Lil Lucky, you've been running around all over the place. Lo and behold, I was finally able to track you down the other day. The joy I felt then.
Oh, come on! She wasn't done with her monologue!
That's why I wanted to be the first one to come see you. But that lousy Shen, he went on ahead of his own accord and put his dirty paws on my daddy dearest. I'll never forgive him for that. He was supposed to alert me the moment he found you. But he didn't. Contemptuous combat-crazed craven! That said, I do give him credit for taking Void along with him. Thanks to his death, a single seat has opened up after all. And a single seat's all we need. You fill it and we'll be together.
It's gotta be! So she didn't drop it.
Shouldn't we run while we can?
What? Why would we do that? I'm gathering intel left and right!
Oh, wait a sec! Your friends! Where are they?
Right. All of them are dead. Every last one of them croaked.
What? What do we do now?
Don't worry, I snagged seats at a different spot for our party. This one's got rockin' beef stroganoff.
That's not a priority!
Just cool your jets. I've got this one in the bag. You know that lid on what she actually negates? I'll bust it wide open. 1. She solidified the lake. 2. She telekinetically lifted it up. 3. She can create invisible walls and stairs. That little trick is her main ability. Let's say her overall ability is hardening stuff. She solidified water in case 1, but what about case 3? If she's just hardening stuff, then my sword skill should be able to slice through. So what exactly is she negating to form that barrier of hers? Hey, tuck up your legs!
You know, that little Lucky. If only she had died in that attack earlier. I bet this little fight of ours would have been way better.
Huh? Attack earlier?
My projectile should have been more than enough to kill her when you two were back on that boat.
That attack, huh?
What's wrong? Can't you move?
I've restrained your lower half. Now you can't run away from me.
Oh, she's right! Something's here!
Why don't you just give up on all this unluck business? You know that girl would never be able to meet her quota.
That doesn't matter. Whether this is fate or not, no matter what happens to us down the road, this is my girl, got it? And I ain't letting her die till I do.
Fine. Then I guess I'll just take your head like I did 50 years ago. And once I do, Daddy dearest, you'll be mine forever.
I'm heading out.
What? She'll just catch you again!
Nah, I figured it out. I know for sure what she's negating. Oh. Heart's bullet. Head! Plus, bodily repair. And objects change in form. All of your invisible attacks have been negating the change in the air itself. But covered in all this blood, it's as clear as day. Unchange! That is the heart of your ability.
And it's not like you can do anything about it.
Yeah, you're right. I can't on my own. You know what that means? Lend me a hand, okay? So you negate variations in form. Unchange, huh? And I'm guessing all those hands are a result of you fixing the air in place.
Right. Not even you can escape them once they take hold, Daddy dearest.
I admit not being able to touch you is a pain, but that doesn't mean we're out of options. That's true, isn't it? Cover as much surface area as you can.
Okay. For how many minutes?
No clue.
Wait a minute, little Lucky! What are you doing with those huge knockers?
I've got no other choice!
This is no way for a girl to behave in a public place!
Naughty girl. Huh? I see now that you've seduced Betty Dearest with those melons, you temptress!
Huh?
I just knew something was off about this. Why else would he bother to keep such a weak and helpless girl by his side?
Give it 20 years! Those things are bound to droop by then!
Troop? That'll never happen!
I beg to differ! But when it comes to that, I'm invincible! My unchanged! Meaning my body will always remain the same.
Huh? What are you even talking about? You're an external targeter.
An external what?
See, negators come in two types. Self-targeting, types that can only use their powers on themselves, like me. And then external targeting, types like you and Gina that affect anyone other than themselves.
Wrong. I'm a self-targeter, thank you very much. One look at my timeless body should be enough to tell you that.
Well, in Gina's case, she just cakes on the makeup. I'll admit her chest ain't changed at all, but her ass is sagging something fierce. External targeter for sure. I bet Unchanged doesn't work on living organisms.
Don't you dare use my girlish figure
To prove your stupid point! Not again!
You dummy! This is how I get around! Quit throwing a fit! There's charm in that bitch!
You shut up! I haven't changed one little bit!
Dealing with her air hands is easy if I can see it.
Damn it, quit running away!
Seems they need time to regenerate, too. Now to figure out how to take down that invincible barrier of air.
Get off this instant!
Hey!
What's up?
Ugh!
Did you catch something I missed?
We don't have to be face to face!
Something's been bothering me watching Miss Gina. She's got an invincible barrier, right?
Yeah?
And she's clearly upset, but she's speed-walking towards us. It just doesn't make any sense.
Can't you drop the loot act for 2 seconds?
It'd make more sense to run.
Of course, we're going!
Stop yelling with your face buried in there!
I figured out how to get to her. All we need is to find the Seed of Unluck.
The Seed of Unluck?
A real gnarly one that'll work on her as she... Something's lurking up there.
You're getting in the way of the investigation. Didn't that idiot Shen tell you? We're investigating a Yuma sighting. I've been running a scan of the lake, using my ability to split up and harden it into chunks. I was reluctantly doing this so that I'd meet my quota, but I've had enough. You can wrap this up now! My private, right, Lil Lucky? Is that a UAP?
I see. So that's what was hiding up there.
Lil Lucky, you told me earlier that you prefer change, right? Well, I, for one, don't like it at all. I want to be like how I was back then. I want to be with the one I love forever. No matter how much I end up hurting others, I'll remain in the organization, so I can chase after him endlessly. The greatest change for a person is death. So if you want to change so bad,
Do it on your own time!
I actually agree, Gina. To be born and to die. These greatest forms of change sound so sick! But newsflash! That death is mine alone! It needs to stay away from her! I'm gonna be damn sure head over heels! She'll change as much as she can! I win her heart, we do the nasty, they'll die! I won't let her croak until after that happens.
how optimistic. That sounds like you, though.
That blood trail.
Joining the organization is a painful and quite hollow ordeal. I know that girl would never last. That's why, right here and right now.
Hey, listen up. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. It looks like there's a hole in the barrier, down beneath her feet. It's what allows her to walk around. If I can manage to slip through that hole, I can beat her with the unlock I've been charging out this whole time. But that hole ain't all that big. I can tell by the blood trail from the barrier dragging along the ground. At best, I can squeeze my head in. But even if I got in, she'd kick me right out. So that means...
Is he trying to blind me?
It's all up to you.
Right! Should I temporarily release my unchange?
Make it count! Just bullseye that hole with my head! Now! Unlock Unleash! Alright. It's time we bring in some change. Unlock occurring outside your barrier is probably not enough to take you down. Even if it summoned a massive meteorite, I doubt that would manage to put a crack in this thing. But now that I've been able to get myself inside the barrier, the unlock that'll kill me will have to make its way in here to do so. Since your barrier is composed of air, light passes through it just fine. So the unlock will be light-based. It's all or nothing. I bet it's that thing!
Andy! Our power has been released. That means... Miss Gina! You pervert.
It was fun for a while, Gina. See you around.
No, stop!
I chose not to put her out of her misery. She won't last long anyway.
That can't be!
Weren't you prepared for the worst when you joined this fight? I actually wanted change.
Huh?
I was at the Union's mercy. I was at their beck and call. I've captured and executed so many, man and beast alike. And yet, not a single thing changed. Not the world. And the broken world will gain more rules. And go through a huge period of change again. I thought that our mission was to prevent those changes. It's what gave our existence value and purpose and meaning. Perhaps I got that wrong. That painting you made, I thought it was so beautiful. Putting sparkles around the moon. That idea never even crossed my mind. Guess I wasn't able to change, but maybe change itself isn't so bad after all. I want you to leave. The anti-aging is starting to wear off. I don't want to be seen in such a hideous state. Don't worry. As for your seats in the Union, you two are as good as in. Stop. Not while I look like this.
You dummy. A couple of wrinkles won't change how beautiful you are. Gina always had a death wish. Sure, she put up a hell of a front, but every time she came over to my cell, she had reservations about killing to stay alive, saying she'd probably be better off dead. So one day, I told her, if you want to die that bad, then once I get out of here, you're gonna be on the top of my hit list. I was joking, of course.
Oh my gosh, I will! Promise!
But looking back on it, I think she really meant those words. Your unluck was Gina's salvation. You have my thanks.
I have a favor to ask. Can't we make a change? So that no one else suffers like Miss Gina did? Can't the two of us change the Union?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm in. That'll make it easier to charm the pants off you, too.
You mean it? You really think that we can do it?
The Union's welcome wagon will be showing up soon. First order of business is scoping out the joint. Anywho, let's toast to the dead.
Right. Let's do that. To Gina.
Yeah. Gina, here's to you. Gone but not forgotten.
9-10! I've come to pick you up!
You got here sooner than expected.
Wait, is this? Andy! Whoa, what are you?
Getting ready to say hello. Huh? Let's off them all! You guys would have saved us time if you just dropped dead. I guess that was wishful thinking, huh?
You two are as the reports detailed. I welcome you to the Union, undead and unluck.
Wicked sick!
Cool your jets, Tatiana.
This is the guy that killed Miss Gina!
True. But fighting among members is strictly forbidden.
I know, but...
That one's got a quick temper.
Huh? Are you lousy?
Stop this now.
Is it hot in here?
My hand. It's acting on its own.
I'm sorry, boss. Please, I don't want to kill Mr. Billy.
Huh? Am I going?
Fine, you win. I give up. Just make it stop.
How noble.
Sorry. But hey, it did get us some results.
Right. Could you maybe stop it with the sudden surprises?
What's the point if a surprise ain't sudden?
I take it we're all seated? Apocalypse, we're ready to proceed.
Fresh blood!
Apocalypse.
Quest open! There are 6 quests this time. Quest 1. Capture of the Yuma Burn. Participant count 6. Reward, addition of 11th seat. Quest 2. Capture the human heat. Participant count 5. Reward location of negator unburned. Quest 3. Neutralization of human language. Location of all world languages.
So these quests, I guess they must tie in with the quota Gina told us about.
Hey, what's that book talking about right now?
Focus on the conversation's details. Try to remember everything he says.
Right.
Quest 4. Overcome and capture of negator unseen. Participant count 1. Reward location of Yuma call. Quest 5. Capture of Yuma past. Participant count 3. Reward location of artifact rebellion. Quest 6. Capture of Yuma spoil. Participant count 3. Reward location of negator unrepair. You have until August 31st to complete all quests. If that is not fulfilled, the penalty will be the addition of Yuma Galaxy. Now, choose!
What does he mean by galaxy?
No clue. Save your questions. Pay attention.
Oh, okay.
Nico, run a comparative analysis with our data.
Ah, there. I see now. Looks like what we can handle are the first 3. Investigators helped us determine the Yuma habitats and how to counter them. Burn takes highest priority since the reward is the most worthwhile.
Addition of 11th seat.
We should give up on the last one. We're lacking relevant data. We'd only lose our members.
Very well. So first, we'll mobilize all members towards clearing quests 1, 2, and 3. We'll accept the penalty. The trade-off will be strengthening our forces. Now then, we'll divide the quests among us.
Excuse me. You mind explaining what that book is?
Huh? Are you talking to me?
Indeed, I am.
Just making sure. That's Apocalypse, the first artifact found on Earth. When the gators sit in every seat at the round table, it opens. And forces a few unreasonable tasks on us. We're rewarded if cleared. But if we fail, we're hit with a penalty.
I see, but do we have to do what it says?
Hmm?
Is it really worth doing, even if we just end up getting hurt? Miss Gina said it herself. No matter how... So tell me, are that book's instructions really worth all that trouble? And that 4th quest, it said to capture a negator. Are you going to treat more people like how you treated me and Andy? Can't you see that aside from the abilities, we're just normal people? And the same goes for all of you, right? I don't know what's going on here, but it seems completely insane. All of this needs to stop right now.
98 occasions. That's the number of instances rules were added to Earth. Sex. Language. Race. Death. Sickness. These are but a single handful. And once every 3 months, new penalties are added regardless. So we intervene. We must be strong enough to complete these quests. To accomplish this, we capture and utilize those with power. By gaining these rewards, we grow in strength. Our goal, to ensure the maker of these rules, the god on the other side of the book, is ousted and executed. Only those seated at this round table can accept quests. We need to keep a stock of substitutes in case of a vacancy. Leaving you two unchecked posed far too great of a risk. I was the one who ordered your disposal. For that, I apologize. But I've invited both of you here on Shen's recommendation. So I hope you'll assist.
But, like I said...
You're still unsatisfied. Very well, then become number 1 here. Leadership of the Union is bestowed upon the person who has achieved the most results. Work harder than me, so you can take this position from me.
Wait a sec. Just how much is that? Huh?
Hey, cruddy little book! Which one of those quests is the hardest and dishes out the biggest reward? Fess up!
Andy, wait!
Whoa! What the hell are you you doing? You can't just pick a fight with Apocalypse! Have you lost your mind?
That would be spoiled, rookie. Participant counts 3. Reward is...
Yeah, wicked sick. I'll take that one. And joining me will be that girl and that brat over there.
Hold on, me? I didn't...
Request accepted.
What? For real? You've gotta be kidding!
Let the quest begin!
It's dangerous to touch me. I'll dress myself.
These were Master Shen's orders, so please try to feel at ease. I'm Mui, Master Shen's subordinate. It's a pleasure.
Oh, my name is Fuko Izumo.
Yes, I'm familiar. Quest preparations are now complete. You're an official occupant of the Round Table. Your new life starts right now. Welcome, and good luck on your quest.
By quest, you mean the orders that book gave us?
Indeed. Valuable rewards await you upon succeeding.
Oh, are you not coming along, Miss Mui?
No. You see, I do not possess an emblem, so...
An emblem?
I'm not a negator nor a member of the Round Table, so I cannot possess an emblem, and thus am not authorized to participate in quests. I implore you, Miss Fuko, concerning Master Shen, look after him.
Huh? No, wait, you don't want to count on me. I'm useless. Please, stop bowing, Miss Mui. I see. There are people who actually want to be negators.
At least put some clothes on!
Huh?
So, what happened to the suit I just gave you?
It was burnt to ashes by magma that erupted out of the walls. Where the heck is this base anyway?
Pushover? I swear I'm not a pushover!
Who cares about a monkey suit anyway? Let's get to the quest already.
This just won't do. You need a suit, necktie, and an emblem.
Why's that?
It may look like cosplay, but a member's suit is actually useful, you know? The suits are bulletproof, stab-proof, and just sturdy in general. The necktie grants access to numerous public services. It also has the ability to translate any language under the sun. And the emblem is necessary for you to participate in quests. We'll be traveling around the world to investigate spoil. The gear will ensure a smoother operation.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. I'll be using my copter.
What?
The hunters are finally off our tail, so me and the girl are going on a cloud date. You're going solo.
Wait, you're leaving me on my own? We should move as a unit.
No thanks. Get lost.
Oh, come on!
Hurry up and
He's
go.
certainly entertaining.
Why should I? No way!
Yuma 1129 has taken over a member of personnel and escaped. Commence capture immediately. Yuma currently proceeding through Hall G on level 8. Capture immediately.
Sweet! Time to score some nice points!
So what level are we on now? Are we near 8?
This is 8. Mui, dear?
Yes, sir. Looking up 1129. My, this is perfect timing, Yuma. Clothes! He latches on to people, and transforms into the garments that person most desires. But once he bewitches you with those garments, he takes total control of your body and runs wild. Cautionary point.
Andy, look behind you!
Hit the deck.
Okay. Ah!
Damn it. We got enough problems without you! Repair headbutt.
Looks like that hurt.
I didn't kill him. I just knocked his lights out.
Oh, that's not good.
Why?
When the host can no longer move, 1129 will seek out a new host body. He'll abandon the current one and transfer himself to the nearest person.
Doesn't he become new clothes? They look exactly the same to me.
I assure you, they've changed.
Hey, Shen!
Mr. Andy, how may I help you?
Constrict that girl already and be done with this!
While my powers would work on Mui, clothes doesn't meet the requirements. These attacks are from the garments, so it'll be pointless.
Your power is freaking useless!
Is it now? This exact same power beat you pretty quick.
Get real! You never even finished!
Miss Mui, I implore you, Miss Fuko, concerning Master Shen, look after him.
only just met, and I barely know you, but get ready for my unluck. It'll hurt. There was no choice. I'm so sorry.
She's out cold. The clothes are on the move again.
I had a feeling it would come for me next. It prefers female targets.
Not cool. Using its female preferences rule to make you bait? Too risky.
Well, maybe. But I knew you'd rescue me, Andy. Even if you didn't. And he took control of me, I'd still be a lot easier to fight than Miss Mui, right?
That would give him control of your unlock.
Oh, wait, yeah, I totally forgot.
Give me a break.
Not the best time to argue, but whatever.
Master Shen, I'm so sorry! I've done a disservice to the one who saved my life!
What are you talking about? That was some amazing kung fu. All that daily training really paid off. Someday you'll be able to do those moves on your own. So keep up the good work.
Oh, but what of Mr. Andy and Miss Fuko?
Right. Those clothes latched onto Mr. Andy a second ago.
Huh? They aren't turning into clothes.
Damn it all! Yeah! What the hell kind of desire is that? You want sturdy clothes that regenerate when ripped off and rush over when called for?
That's a tall order.
Dang, for Yuma with clothing as their shtick.
Huh?
I'm still looking tacky.
Ah! Oh yeah? I'll show you, wise guy! Once I've entranced you with my creation, you'll be my walking mannequin!
The unluck from us touching a second ago hasn't...
Hey, sorry up there. We had a little artifact malfunction. Anyone dead?
Well...
15 seconds to regenerate. Way too slow. Gotta make it faster.
What the? You're insatiable!
Hey, Mr. Clothes. Nice to work with you. Since you're clothes, I'm gonna call you Clothy.
Well, I'll be. They took the Yuma, made him their servant. Now we're all in proper attire.
Yeah, not crazy about it though.
Knock it off!
Yuma 1129 has just been successfully captured by Undead.
Crap! Beats of a punch! You were
Points for the capture and promoted him to 9.
That's exactly why he was worth the wait.
Mr. Nico, we have witness reports of a new Yuma. We have confirmation of a rotting corpse wandering around the streets of New York. We believe this is connected to the Yuma spoil mentioned in the quests earlier, and...
Freaking sick! I was getting fed up with just how small the burgers are in Japan anyway.
What? They're bigger overseas?
Meeting Andy and unexpectedly getting roped into Union operations, Fuko thinks twice about her own death. After fending off 2 Union attackers, Shen and Void, Fuko meets Gina at Lake Baikal, where Gina's death and intentions deeply move her. Fuko then becomes a member of the round table that assaulted her. This was partly done to protect herself and Andy. They encounter Union members at the round table room. The unwavering words of their leader, Juice, makes Fuko realize just how distant her desires to change the organization actually are. Andy, in seeking his own death, takes action to grant Fuko's wish. And in order to increase likability, the key component for the unlock, seeks the most difficult quest to jump higher in the ranks. Dragging along Shen, the man who called them into the round table. What will happen? This story has just begun.
Wow! Andy! Where are we right now?
Nevada, US of A. Thought about using the copter, but hitting the road feels better, right? I know. Let's head to Vegas for a wild time instead.
We can't do that! We have to go to the place of the dossier! It's a town called... I forgot. Pretty sure I saw the name at the end of this. August 21st, in New York City, confirmed case of rotting corpse wandering streets. Conducted memory wipe of witnesses and nearby residents pertaining to current phenomenon. Identity was procured from rotting corpse's belongings. His name was James W. Smith. From the town of...
West! They film a ton of cowboy movies out there, you know?
What are you doing on the roof, Mr. Shen?
Mr. Andy actually went and left me behind. Can you believe it? I've been secretly out here the whole time. I was so lonely.
But that's dangerous! Hurry up and come inside with us!
Dear Fuko. AC.
So, do you think that this dossier is actually connected to spoil?
Yes, I believe it is. Do you know what the word spoil means in this context? Spoil essentially means to decay, or rot away in this case. I don't know why it traveled 4,000 kilometers all the way to New York, but I'm sure they're in longing.
And by they, you mean the enemy we're up against, right?
Yep. The Yuma Spoil and their legion of homemade zombies.
Zombies? Legion? I'm a sponge.
It's Spoil, Fuko dear.
And it's our job to capture that thing? Honestly, do we even stand a chance?
May Wenti. Our investigators scoped out the town ahead of time. They gave me audio from when they set up...
Did they make it back okay? All in one piece? Wait, you mean they didn't come?
We will now commence the investigation within the town.
Huh?
Look at that. The place is crawling with zombies. This is terrible.
Hey, something's there. Is that?
Hey, you! Your body, it's...
What is this? My arm!
Mine too! Kill it! It'll stop this threat! Kill it! Who the hell cares? Open fire! God damn it!
Well, Mr. Andy, what do you think?
About what?
Seems you'll have a hard time. That is, of course, unless you decide to go all out.
Ain't no need.
Please now, rest at ease. Tomorrow, Mr. Andy and I will get Spoil.
I want to help you.
Ah, for Miss Gina's sake. Collecting points to help others like her.
That's not it. The reward that Apocalypse mentioned at the round table. Do you remember what it was? The location of Unrepair. See, if we're able to clear this quest, then we can meet this Unrepair person and maybe... we'll gain a clue. One that'll be useful for Andy, to help him actually die. Mr. Shen, why are you on this quest? You were forced into it. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's just part of the reason. But this appears to be quite the difficult quest. If he's pushed, he may reveal it. Not the half-hearted version of him we know. Rather, we'll get to see Victor, God of Victory.
All right, here. That our place?
That it is. Beyond that barricade is a...
Andy, what are you...
Knock, knock.
What do you think you're doing, huh? We were confining them!
Can they revert?
What?
Once they're like that, can they turn back?
That'd be impossible. Their bodies have already been physically altered too much.
That's awful.
I see. Well then, that means I don't gotta hold back.
Wait!
Okay, buckle up now.
On it!
Keep your mouth shut or you'll end up biting off your own tongue!
Great!
What?
killing the whole lot of ya, and it ain't gonna be pretty. But you know what? I'll cut you a break. If any of you still got half a brain and know where the sack of crap is that did this to your bodies, you better duck now. We gotta talk. Blood ring. Crimson waxing moon!
Would you look at that? Your boyfriend's cool.
I'm not my boyfriend!
Well, what do we got here? It seems like there's one who ain't totally spoiled yet. Hey, we got one that ain't spoiled just yet. All we gotta do now is follow this one's lead and have her take us straight to spoil, right?
Great, I'll tag along!
Hold it! Mr. Andy, spare a moment? Earlier, didn't I mention to be cautious?
Yeah. I can still move.
Mr. Andy, do you have any experience fighting Yumas?
Can't say I remember.
Yumas are different from us negators. They are the very rules themselves. It's common for them to suddenly ensnare people without rhyme or reason. I'm sure you already have a hunch about my ability, but mine will activate when I look at my target from a certain distance. And our dear Fuko's activates when she makes physical contact. Knowing you, I bet you were planning to figure out how things work here mid-combat. But that's a bad move when up against a Yuma.
Huh?
Its abilities probably begun.
Already?
Most Yumas impose their rule on anyone who steps within their range. No exceptions.
You don't say. Sorry, you two, my bad.
He's always so quick to apologize. Do you feel off or abnormal in any way?
Not really.
Huh? Hey, you've got something written on your stomach!
Huh? Stomach?
Ah! Don't rip off the buttons like that!
Now she turns?
You're as good as dead now! They've got you right where they want you!
There's nothing on me. How about you, Fuko?
Nope, I'm all clear too!
It's just you, Mr. Andy. You must have wandered into its target area.
What do we do? We have to hurry up and...
Then.
What? Are you sure? You realize you'll spoil?
Yeah, that's right! You might actually end up dead, and then you...
It's fine. If something this small could take me out, then you would have killed me a long time ago. Now let's see.
His hand is starting to spoil!
Oh, man. Must sting.
It changed back! Oh, no good. It healed just to rot all over again.
A continuous effect. Real pesky. The moment someone sets foot in this town, spoil curses them. And once they hit the curse's time limit, they get zombified. Even if we wanted to find spoil, the only lead we've got is our communication deficient friend here. This quest is difficult. Much too much for 3 people.
What?
Oh?
Oh, yeah? That's it? That's your price? Hey, looks like she knows where spoil is.
Huh?
Right. Sorry for the short notice, but... turns out me and this nice lady are getting hitched. Says it's always been her dream, and after the ceremony, she'll tell us where spoil is at. Truth is, I don't know if it's because I'm half spoiled myself, but I understand her zombie knees.
Zombie knees?
That cool? Do you mind?
Huh?
Because I'll turn her down if you consider it cheating.
Now hold the phone! She could be a spy for all we know!
You're fine. Take her down the aisle.
Fuko, please! Don't encourage him! Mr. Andy!
Well then, better find you a dress.
Please, keep this one thing in mind! This quest is to capture the target, not neutralize them! If you kill Spoil, then we'll end up failing the quest! And there won't be any do-overs! Remember the end repair prize! You want that, right?
Oh crap, adults!
Anyway, once you learn Spoil's location, be sure to contact us!
Hey, wait please! It's not safe here!
Help me, Mui. Give me strength.
Fight on, Master Shen!
Hold on! Don't worry, I'm not a zombie!
A kid? And he's not zombified. But how?
I need to hurry and save him! Mr. Shen, deja vu!
Man, you two make quite the pair. You're like the same person. Acting reckless without care. You shouldn't proceed any farther, you know. If this underground tunnel is also within Spoil's range, then that kid is already...
Exactly! All of us have been cursed! Every single one!
Their timers have more digits. Why is that?
So who are you people, huh? You're working for that thing, then...
Hold on, we're not here to hurt you, we're on your side!
Liar! You're just here to kill us because we're doomed to become zombies! You must be! Why else would outsiders come to a rundown town in the boonies? The fact you haven't even moved from that spot is proof enough! Standing back there where the curse can't reach?
Good gracious. Shoot.
Nice, hot damn. Looking good. The priest is supposed to say something here, right? You know, it's something like, and will you, through sickness and in health... all that jazz. But we both are spoiling away. So who gives a crap, you know?
Thank you.
So long as I fit the bill, I'll do this as much as you want. Hey, you lugs, would it kill you to show a little enthusiasm?
Thank you. That's enough. This was my dream come true. I wore a wedding dress. So that's enough for me. Now please, go and save them. It's up to you. They are in misery, unable to die. Kill them, please. Put them to rest. Let them die. And then... that thing... kill...
Well, my orders were to capture it, but... I can't refuse my bride's request, can I? Repair boost! Crimson Cross!
Why won't you spoil? See and the gator! How dare a lowly rule vessel oppose the rules themselves!
Dummies! You actually protected me, huh? Appreciate it. Guess you all haven't spoiled just yet, have ya? Arts Bullet Hammer! Hear that, all you zombie-fied survivors out there? This is the sad sack of crap that spoiled your bodies! And now I'm taking it on! If you've been aching to slug this job, follow the sound of the bell! Better make it quick! Yeah. Now we've got to bag this sucker. If you've been aching to slug this chump, follow the sound of the bell! Better make it quick! Yeah! And now we've got to bag this sucker!
Fuko and company venture to the town of Longing to complete a quest. However, the town had already been contaminated by Spoil and was overflowing with zombified residents. Andy charges in head-on, but due to Spoil's effects, his body starts to rot just like the residents of this town. Shen criticizes his rash behavior, but by rotting, the undead Andy becomes able to understand the zombies' language. Upon finding out that one female zombie's dream was to have a wedding, Andy has a wedding ceremony with her, only in name. The satisfied zombie points at the angel statue, wishing for the root of this tragedy to be defeated. That angel statue's true identity was the target of this quest, Yuma Spoil. Meanwhile, Fuko heads underground chasing after what seemed like surviving children. But it was already within Spoil's territory. As Fuko jumps out to save the child,
My name is Fuko Izumo. What's your name?
Ken, from Sunflower Nursery School.
You must be the oldest, right, Ken? You're really responsible.
Yeah, that's why it's up to me to protect the others.
I see. He and I are from the Union, and we've come here to help you guys.
Really?
Yep. But we'll need some info first. Can you tell us what happened here? And why all of you are still okay?
Well, that day, a dark ball appeared out of nowhere in the middle of the city and started speaking.
I like this place. The houses and people seem like they're easy to spoil. But I'll start by savoring the people first.
Right after it said that, numbers suddenly showed up on everyone's tummies. And one by one, the adults turned into zombies.
Let's go!
Our teacher saw what was going on and brought us here, making sure we stayed safe the entire way.
You can hole up here for now. There'll be emergency food supplies.
What about you?
Don't you worry about me. Until I find myself a handsome guy to take me down the aisle, mark my words, I won't die. Kids, When things get tough, all you gotta do is focus on your dreams. So long as you have a dream, you won't spoil away. Off I go. Wait! Teacher!
I take it they don't know where Spoil is, then.
I'm sorry, me. Oh! Uh-oh! Look at her numbers! What's the matter, me? It'll all be okay. Help's on the way. What? You want to be a florist, don't you? What flowers will you sell in your shop again?
Sunflowers?
All right! After all, Teacher does love sunflowers, doesn't she?
Yeah!
That'll be awesome!
Yeah! I'll give Teacher lots of sunflowers and surprise her good!
It went up! I said what happened and how to raise the numbers. Everything. So now... Are you really gonna help us out?
Something's going on topside.
Andy.
Crimson Crescent Moon!
He's fighting side by side with the zombies?
It's quite a sight to behold, isn't it? Although the zombies aren't contributing much to the fight. They've all been forced to live on in such a rotten state. Mr. Andy must be showing them kindness.
Hey! You guys showed up right on time! Take care of my bride, will ya?
No, it's that zombie!
Yeah, and it seems to have found a dress. Great news.
The wedding's not over just yet!
Huh? Teacher? Hey guys, Teacher's back!
She is? Really?
You mean that's your...
Well, what do we got here? It seems like there's one who ain't totally spoiled yet. Oh, yeah? That's it? That's your price? Turns out me and this nice lady are getting hitched. Says it's always been her dream. And after the ceremony, she'll tell us where Spoil is at. Cause I'll turn her down if you consider it cheating.
You're fine! This was my dream come true. I wore a wedding dress. Until I find myself a handsome guy to take me down the aisle, mark my words, I won't die. Off I go.
Teacher!
I knew you were still safe, Teacher.
Huh? Your arm's hurt. Don't worry, I'll bandage you up.
Thank you. Did she just...
You okay?
Yeah. But I just touched that zombie who ran by.
Well, fancy that. All right, you lugs, strategy change up. We're gonna hit them with a little surprise. Listen up! You see that kid over there in the red beanie? Everyone go and touch her!
Huh?
Once you do, you'll turn into bipedal bombs. That's sure to damage him way more than what...
And I'm sure the zombies don't want to do that either! understand.
Teacher? What's wrong? Teacher!
Teacher, wait! It's coming. And it's a big one. My unluck!
Damn, I knew you were the bride for me.
Stay back! It's pretty weak.
Now keep up the pressure! It's us versus it! Total town warfare, folks!
Mr. Andy, we have a problem.
What's that?
See, the two of us kind of ended up cursed too. So we need to resolve this quickly.
It's my fault! Don't blame Mr. Shen! I'm the one who brushed in.
We don't have a choice. We gotta skip the capture and get right to killing it.
We can't do that. We'd fail the quest and everyone would be furious with me.
What the? Sucking up all the zombies! Changed form.
So, Mr. Andy, were you able to figure out Spoiled's rules while fighting it?
Yeah, more or less. Its main body can spoil any organic matter aside from living beings at will. When it comes to spoiling living beings, the timer it places on them has to reach 0.
His hand is starting to spoil! Uh-oh! Look at her numbers!
You want to be a florist, don't you? What flowers will you sell in your shop again?
Sunflowers?
That'll be awesome!
It went up. Yeah, I'll get Teacher Luck.
If it don't, then no dice. And that's that.
I see. Well, that restriction won't hold up. Now that it's entered... its second phase!
It shot something over there!
Shush.
Nolly.
A total of 3 vessels? So it's a quest. Damned apocalypse. Meddling in my plans.
Master Shen! A structure hit by that laser's eroded away! Thus exceeding the parameters of the spoil rule, sir!
You done
You
yet?
must avoid it at all costs!
Well, you heard her.
Here comes.
Why do you oppose me? To be born, to spoil, to return to the earth! How do you not understand? It's a thing of beauty!
Once you touch it, you spoil. No, disintegrate, huh?
Oh, darn. These gloves were made to order.
But I'm guessing it only works on individual parts. It's an instant wrap. Dragging this fight out's no good. In that case, better hurry! The hell? I'm not even touching him yet! Things spoil just by getting close to it. This must be a part of its second phase.
What's this? A death negator? Quite vexing, but with the rate of my decay in this form, I doubt his regeneration can keep up. You two there are waiting to spoil, I see. You should be grateful. For my momentous birth ushered in with it the dawning of a beautiful circle of life. And you two are fortunate enough to be able to indulge in it while you're still alive.
Pardon me! I'll be back, Mr. Andy!
Where are you?
How futile. Even if you run beyond my area of attack, your timer will remain. Before my birth, the world was so stagnant and still. It was a place I brought about change in the form of spoil. And what happened? Living beings stopped taking life for granted and started seeking ways to exist for just one day longer. It is a necessary rule. You humans are the only beings who reject me, branding me as an evil entity. But why? All of you are a part of nature as well. Why are you so attached to a body that won't even last a century on its own?
Because we have dreams. People live with the bodies we're born with, and use them to pursue our dreams, big and small. That's why I'm not gonna let some rule you made wreck any of that! Even if my body were forced to spoil, based solely on your whim! If I have a dream, my heart will never spoil away! And my dream is, I want to become a normal girl! And live my life to the fullest till my dying day! And until I do, no matter what happens, I'll never give up!
Timer!
That was sick!
Andy!
Wicked, to quote a phrase, Fuko! And as for my dream, it's quite simple! To be the greatest ever!
The children who survived by hiding underground talked about their dreams to each other in order to slow the countdown and prevent themselves from turning into zombies. In the town, Andy and the resident zombies were working together to fight against Spoil. Amid the fierce battle, Andy notices that by touching Fuko, the zombies could be given her unluck to damage Spoil. The zombie who used to be the children's teacher takes the initiative and touches Fuko first, standing against Spoil and bursting as a fiery bomb of unluck. Though sad, Fuko wipes her tears and accepts her determination. Spoil transforms into its second form, Phase 2, and unleashes an even more evil power of spoilage. Fuko doesn't flinch, even face-to-face against Spoil, speaking of her dreams to overcome the countdown. Shen's attack is unleashed in that very moment. Will it become the beacon?
Andy!
Wicked, to quote a phrase, Fuko! And as for my dream, it's quite simple. To be the greatest ever!
Mr. Shen!
Shen! Don't get too close, or you'll spoil!
I'll be fine, Mr. Andy. I think I figured it out. Spoil brought its face up close to Fuko just a second ago, you see? Yet she didn't start to spoil. My guess is that its force field is generated around its body. Since its head left the field, Fuko is safe. But the moment it draws its head back in, its weak point is no longer exposed. That's where this artifact comes in, the Nyoi Kinko staff. Shen-chan!
The Nyoi staff from Journey to the West!
You had that the whole time!
Could, Mr. Andy. 说说. 谢谢.
Artifact, Nyoi Kinko staff. Excavated from China, this bow staff can expand and contract at will.
You expect me to stand here and take this? What's going on? Why is my body approaching you on its own? What's happening to me?
Oh, you poor thing. You wanted to avoid that, am I right?
Shen's ability acts on a target in his field of vision. It forces the target to perform the opposite action it was trying to make.
I can't figure out his ability. I need to retreat for now.
Any conscious thought that enters the target's mind is negated by Shen. However, to activate this ability, a certain condition must be subconsciously fulfilled by the user. The user must become fond of his target.
Shen! How are we supposed to catch the likes of these things, huh?
Thank goodness, you're starting to heal!
What do you do after you weaken it?
There should be a core somewhere within its body! See, well, I'd love to pluck it out myself. There was some way to block his spoil ability!
Keep pushing your luck and see what happens. I can't fire.
A long-range disintegration laser. And for close range, your spoil ability, which is stronger than Mr. Andy's regeneration. Jingsai!
Enough of your games! I refuse to believe this ability! This glitch in the system exists! A mere vessel could never pull up a feat of this magnitude with a simple glance!
谢谢. Thanks to your overwhelming power. I just might be able to see him at last.
We need to stop its spoiling ability? How are we supposed to do that?
Things start to spoil because of the bacteria hanging in the air. But those bacteria need some moisture. So what if we try and reduce the amount of moisture in the air? And off some more explosions!
What? Excuse you? Why are you pinching my belly?
Huh? Why not? It was spilling right out.
It's not spilling out!
I mean, it is. A lot.
I can't help it! Food has been tasting good recently!
Shen! You fall back! I'm gonna nail him with the gunpowder storehouse!
Oh? So you figured something out? He fell?
Down? No way! I wasn't expecting this.
It destroyed the buildings, and it's using the dust clouds to obstruct my vision. A counter to my ability. Jingsai! Hey, Fuko, get further back! Spoil is up to something! Move it!
I know! Have space! Space is a total vacuum devoid of moisture, so nothing would spoil there. With the organization's UFO or something, we could send it up. But I guess we wouldn't be able to survive out there, huh?
Fantastic, yes.
Well, what do you say?
I could lift you and Spoil up into space if you'd like, Mr. Andy. How about it? But since you'll be traveling together, you'll also need to endure his Spoil ability until you reach your destination. Why don't you take that card out of your forehead?
The old you would be able to endure it, right?
Usually I don't have enough space for it all, so I put a cork in my brain to keep 100 years worth of memories bottled up!
Fine, deal. But first, I've got some conditions.
Ming Ba了. 说错. Muy dear, can you pinpoint Spoil's location from above?
Yes, sir. It's currently compressing a massive energy behind the smokescreen. I advise fleeing the air.
Just give me its current exact coordinates.
North 361141. West 1151313.
Well, you heard her, didn't you?
Yeah, I see him.
I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Huh?
You better win!
知道了.
Isn't that the card Andy keeps in his forehead? You mean he pulled it out? But Andy said if he removed it, he'd go off the rails!
Yes, I'm aware. But aren't you also curious to see it? The man who once traversed countless battlefields, bringing victory wherever he went.
I see your plan now. You think the vacuum of space will disable my ability, right, undead? Unfortunately for you, in this form I have not only Spoil at my disposal, but a beam that disintegrates anything it touches.
Spoil, you're strong and righteous. But even so, no rule, including you, can tie me down.
It's with every generation speed.
Right, I'm supposed to take your core. Division Bullet.
Each figure regenerated on its own?
Now then, let's have ourselves a little fun.
Master Shen, preparations are complete.
知道了. Ken. If you walk straight from here, you'll find people from our organization who will be waiting to rescue you. But Fuko and I can't come with you. We still have things left to do here. You understand, right? So Ken, please protect them. For just a little while longer, yeah? Do you think you can do that?
Right. Let's get you away from here.
Guys, follow me! Okay?
没问题. The Union will have a watchful eye on them, and Mui's preparations are always impeccable.
Right.
Oh, he's here!
Andy? Huh?
Fuko, stand back. Mui, dear? We've now secured Spoil's core. Please beam it up.
Judala.
Hey, what day is it?
Today? It's August 24th.
Week?
Day of the week? What are you talking about?
I see. Looks like they've got a half-decent lineup here.
What is this? It feels less like his memories are back, and more like he's a different person altogether.
You idiot! You won't get another turn ever! You've been wasting your life away. Just give it up. No matter what you do, I cannot die! Ah, I see. So it's your fault. External targeter. Unluck. Move it.
Pleased to meet you, Victor, the god of victory.
I don't know who told you about me, but my name's Victor. I'm human. Not Thor. Not a god.
But I activated my ability. I even predicted the strike. I should have parried that attack. His strength is unreal. He's so strong that each time he strikes, he breaks his own limbs. No human is capable of this kind of attack. People unconsciously exercise control for the sake of self-preservation, but not him. He's broken free of that.
You can react well. Impressive for someone with just one.
Mr. Shen! Take that! What's wrong? Where's my unlock?
So I see.
Mui, relay this message.
Using bodily contact to induce strokes of unluck. The force fluctuating based on how much you like the target. Volcanoes, meteors. How pathetic. Did you really think that I would succumb to such a paltry rule as this unluck? Now I see what you were getting up to while I was locked away. Give up. You can't kill me. Or what? That's easy. If she were to die right now, would you fall into despair?
Do you hear that, Andy? This guy's gonna kill me! There's more. There's so much more. That we were gonna do. And travel to. And even fall in love. There are even greater strokes of unluck to uncover. Are you going to let it all end here? You have to come back! Andy!
Listen, idiot. Rules are absolute. No matter what happens,
maybe not. You see, back there in that fight against Spoil, I saw what human potential could do. Well, I lost! Today was a fantastic day! Xie! This will help me get stronger for sure. I'd love to duke it out some more, but I'm too weak. So, I'd better hurry and honor the 2 promises that I made to Mr. Andy. 1, protect the brat. 8-cycle mountain strike! This is the most stalling for time that I'm capable of right now. And 2, I promise to beat you. Can't keep that one. Guess I'll have to count on you guys. Bucky.
Everyone! It's Andy! Andy needs help!
Don't worry. Leave it to them. We're pretty darn strong.
So 10 in total, huh? Then let's see what you can do. Heart's bullet. Fingers! Each member has their own shield?
Hey, morons! Don't defend, attack! We're all ability users here, so what's the point in falling back?
Ricochets. These shields aren't just a defensive tactic. They're preparing an offense, too.
Nice. Not half bad!
Trying to dissect me, huh?
It's no use, I'll just...
What's the matter? Regeneration woes? The regeneration rate slows down considerably when the cut sections of you are burned. I didn't fiddle with your body experimenting for 10 years for nothing, you know. Right, undead?
Nice weapon you've got. No doubt it would have been very effective on your regenerate. So if my body's no good, I'll use my finger.
That swing was nothing but brute force. You there,
You're an amateur at combat.
if you value your ability, keep your distance. Stay out of this, and I'll spare you from death. Shame what happened to Unchanged, but now I see it.
You guys are good.
To protect Fuko, Andy agrees to Shen's proposal to remove the card from his forehead if Shen will defeat him when his powers are unleashed. Liberation from the card suppression causes his guise to change to long black hair, and his personality is completely altered as well. The black-haired man faces Spoil up in space, as he's won every battle he's faced. His overwhelming power sees no problem against Spoil's decomposition even in Phase 2, and he easily takes control of the situation. Seeking a battle against powerful opponents, Shen challenges the man back on land, but he's forced to admit defeat due to the sheer gap in strength. Then, to fulfill the promise he made Andy, gives his all in one blow, allowing his comrades the chance to take over as he falls. Breaking through space, the Round Table members join the fight. The war between the Union's most powerful forces and the strongest man begins.
Top, go! Get Fuko and Shen!
Now, Division Bullet! The kid's fast. He uses his negation ability to his advantage. But...
So slow.
Thanks for saving us.
Huh? Oh, don't sweat it. We're all on the same team now. No thank yous needed here. I don't give or take them.
Okay. Why hasn't he stopped moving? Hold on. How are we planning on stopping Andy?
Beats me. Last time we had old lady Gina, she could have handled this easy, but maybe the boss has something in mind.
Excuse me? If you don't mind, could you please take me back to Andy? I know I can get him back!
Huh? Have you lost it? He almost just killed you a second ago! That ain't the Andy you know! He's not the same guy anymore!
Hey, Mr. Shen! Please, give me the card!
Hey! Before I do that...
Huh?
I wouldn't want Mr. Andy getting mad at me, so... please take this as a measure of self-defense.
Huh? Shen, bro!
Jayo.
Hey, wait up a sec! Shen, bro!
It's just like I told you. The girl's a riot, right?
For real? It's no time to laugh!
Well, I'm in no position to stop her. I've acted on my own as well. Besides, if our dear Fuko here were that easy to be stopped then, she wouldn't still be alive.
You at least got a plan, right, you pushy little brat?
Oh, thank you so much! My name's Fuko and I'm 18 years old! It's a pleasure to be working alongside you!
You want to do introductions right now of all times? Unreal! Well, the name's Top. I'm 15.
Wait, then that makes you the brat, not me!
I'm not a brat, I'm in junior high!
You're more of a brat than I am!
What was that, huh?
I'm 18!
All I'm hearing is you are a brat!
I'm telling you,
Tatiana, please help me! Oh.
You're pretty damn sturdy. Big guy must have some sort of hardening ability. And as for that runt, his whole body's made up of artifacts. How can he keep his sanity? Some sort of... a flaming sword. That's Yuma Burns' handiwork.
Not doing half bad, Juice.
Huh? What the heck? There's a ton of undeads over there!
Yeah, you're right! I didn't know he could do that!
So, what do we do now? We can't even tell one apart from another! They're all just a bunch of naked torsos!
That one! The one that's fighting against the boss! That's the one Andy's inside!
But how can you tell? He looks exactly like all the others!
He's the only one with the sword. And he's got shreds of clothing on him.
What's clothing?
Never mind that. Just stick to the plan, please. Bring me right next to him.
Fine then, you got it. But don't blame me if things go south.
Huh? What the...
Do you seriously believe that this is gonna do the trick, Fuko?
I do! Maybe!
What do you mean, maybe?
If I stay latched onto him just like this, no matter how much I may dislike him, a big stroke of unluck has to come eventually! And once he's weakened, I'll just stick this card right back into his head!
About how long must you touch him?
No idea! I've never clung on to someone I hated for long!
If he were Andy, a large stroke of unluck would come in mere seconds, correct?
I hate to say it, but yes.
In that case, we're changing the strategy. This is the new plan. Bring back Andy's personality, even for a split second. In that moment, if you impart your unluck on him, then just maybe...
Bring him back.
Bring him back, you morons. I am the original. He's been putting up quite... Now Division Bullet!
Why are you protecting her? You defeated Byrne and gained a seat! If she dies, that means 2 seats open! I'll go find other negators, stronger ones to fill the roles!
Those who lack both justice and ambition cannot influence others. Victor.
Bunch of half-wits, all of you.
All members are to keep Fuku from harm and defeat Victor's copies.
Roger that. I guess it started. Wei Lai. There you are. Noi Kinko. We've got you covered! You're the only one who can bring him back! Oh. He got a bead on where I was heading?
Be careful! Gotta think. Come on, think. I've got to bring Andy back. But how? It's barely been a month since we first met. We've done so many things, traveled to so many places. And yet, I still don't know a thing about him. His likes, his dislikes, his past, nothing. I need to find something. Think! Just like that first day we met. When Andy saved me and started to teach me how to live. Now it's my turn. This scar, it's not on any of the other copies! You've got him locked up inside there, don't you? Give back! Andy! You can do it, Andy! Don't let this guy beat you! One touch! For just a second! And once you touch me, I'll give you the biggest stroke of luck ever!
You will, huh? Sounds like a treat.
Andy, you're...
Time's a-wasting. I'm taking it.
What the...
Huh?
We'll pick this up next time.
Pick what up? No way! In your dreams!
What?
What are you all just standing around for? The unlock is coming in now! You have to hurry up! Get out of here!
All hands, fall back!
Roger that.
You morons. You won't escape. You again, huh?
As long as you're visible, I can activate my ability. That distance thing earlier was just a fib. 再见. Bye, Victor.
It's been some time since some humans beat me.
This is totally unreal. Huh? Fuko? Is that dummy going in alone?
Will she be okay? The water's going to flood back in!
You're one hell of a gal.
Please, Andy! Please come back! This should do it.
That's me. Can I help you?
Huh?
Finally awake, huh? I ended up reading all 101 volumes of this you-me stuff. Gotta admit, it's a fun read. Shoujo manga ain't too bad sometimes.
What on earth are you thinking? You and Shen cooked up this whole thing! It didn't even bother to let me in on it! If the members of the Round Table hadn't shown up, you wouldn't be here right now! If things hadn't worked out... I would have been all alone again.
Sorry about that.
Wait a sec! You're touching my hair!
I was listening the whole time. After he swallowed me up. In the darkness, the only thing I could hear was your voice. It made me happy. So thank you, Fuko.
Did you say... Finally! You actually called me by my name!
Come on, the meeting's starting soon.
Wait! Say it again! Just once more! I want to make sure I hear you clearly this time!
Shut your trap and suit up already, kid. Get a move on.
Back to normal. Oh! By the way, who's this little guy?
Oh, the ball brat dropped that off when they came.
Really? Tatiana did?
By the way, those kids came by too.
Huh?
All those runts from Longing that you and the brat rescued.
Oh, I'm so glad Ken and the other kids are okay.
I heard that Union's orphanage is planning on taking care of the lot of them till they turn 18. Though they gotta fend for themselves after that. But I'm sure they'll be okay. They seem to have the guts to survive.
Auntie? You think their memories of their teacher turned into sad ones?
I could promise you they weren't. Trust me, I'm the one who married her. I should know. The way she felt about those kids was like nothing else. Powerful emotions like that, just like how yours got to me. Cool, huh? How's that for a guy that's lived 200 years? Pretty damn persuasive, ain't it? Ha! That's gotta increase my likability.
There's the stroke of unluck from earlier.
You're late, you loony lovebirds. The meeting was supposed to start ages ago.
My apologies for keeping you all waiting.
Hey, your boyfriend's burning. Is everything all right?
Sorry, we had an accident along the way. And we are not lovebirds. Can't argue the loony part, though.
Now be seated. 9 and 10.
Andy, you're in the wrong seat.
Actually, you're 10. I'm 9 now, thanks to the Cloth incident.
Oh, the order changed? Okay.
Now that we're all gathered and everyone is seated, proceed, Apocalypse.
Yes! Quest results! Those who sit at the round table hear me. I now declare the results of the 6 quests you are tasked to fulfill.
The Round Table members hold their own even against Victor, the most powerful man. However, their victory is prevented by his regeneration and combat skills, which surpass that of Andy's. In order to bring Andy back, Fuko returns with the card in hand, getting close to Victor to change the tide. Fuko makes physical contact with Victor to create a stroke of unluck, and Juice comes up with a plan. Fuko's affinity for Andy is high, so if they can bring his consciousness back, a giant stroke of unluck can be instantly affixed to Victor. For her voice to reach Andy, Fuko opens a hole where the card was in Victor's forehead and begins to shout. Her desperate words miraculously awakens Andy's consciousness, and a giant stroke of unluck rains down. Fuko wakes up in a hospital room, and Andy in his usual guise is sitting next to her. Fuko sheds tears of joy and relief. But now, Apocalypse opens once again.
How fascinating. You really are unseen. A self-targeting compulsory activation type. When you shut your eyes, your body and anything you recognize as your property becomes invisible along with you. But here's the strange part. That's your blood coming from your stomach, isn't it? Or were you not aware? I don't want you running off on me, so I cut open your stomach and put a tracker in there. If you join us, I'll deactivate my ability. But I'm afraid that if you don't, your wound won't heal until I'm dead. So you see, you're mine now, Unseen. I'm not handing you over to them.
Everyone is assembled. Now then, proceed, Apocalypse.
Yes! Quest results!
Wait, is today really August 31st already? I've been asleep for that long?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. A total shut-in moving like that, your body's not used to it.
Those who sit at the round table hear me. I now declare the results of the 6 quests you are tasked to fulfill. Item 1, capture of Yuma Burn. Successful. Participants, Juice, Tatiana, Billy, Ishin, Phil. The addition of an 11th seat. One more negator may now be added to the round table. Item 2, capture of the Yuma Eat. Successful. Participants, Juice, Tatiana, Billy, Phil, Tom.
7 days, I will reveal their exact location. Unburn is currently here at the Mott coordinates. They won't detect that they've been tracked. You may catch them if you need them. But well, I wouldn't expect you to since you've already captured Burn. Item 3. Neutralization of Yuma language. Successful. Participant, Nico for Gale. Reward, the unification of all the world's languages. Altering the memories and cultures of all non-negators. All languages have now been unified to English.
Muy dear, are you there?
Oh, Master Shen, yes, sir. Is something the matter?
Are you wearing your necktie now?
No, sir. I'm actually in the middle of training at the moment.
That's great. What perfect timing. 我今天想吃你做的点心，可以吗？
What did you say? Repeat that, please? A little bit slower this time?
No, that's all I needed. Sorry. Catch you later.
Yes. Roger, I understand.
Confirmed unification of languages.
Item 4. Capture of Yuma Past. Successful. Participants, Julius, Nico, Bill. Reward, Artifact Rebellion can be found at this location. Item 5. Capture of Yuma Participants. Andy, Fuko.
Present?
Shen. Reward, location of Negator on repair. They're right here.
We did it! There's on repair! Andy! They might just be able to provide you an actual death!
Item 6. Capture of Negator unseen. Failed. How very unfortunate.
Yeah, we had an inkling. The guys that went to investigate Unseen all died. Their bound bodies ended up in a deserted area, and all of them bled to death. My guess is Unseen got taken by Unrepair.
All quests have not been cleared. Therefore, you shall receive a penalty. Now adding Yuma Galaxy.
It's ginormous!
What is this thing?
So this thing...
Is our penalty, huh?
Huh? It went towards the ceiling.
Is it surface bound?
Come, Move.
You call for me?
Hey, Move. Thanks again for the other day.
Ugh! That's the thing that brought us here, isn't it?
Move. Transport us to the surface.
Fine. That the world will believe has always existed. I wonder, will you be able to overcome this penalty, Negators?
Andy,
Australia, I figure.
Oh! I've seen that before! It's supposed to be the biggest rock in the world, right?
Joyce, I've done my part in transporting you all here. Now I expect to be treated to quite the show.
Yes, I understand the move. You'll have a front row seat to my justice.
Hey. I thought that this would be, I don't know, a lot scarier or something. This isn't so bad.
You're wrong. We're dealing with a Yuma added by Apocalypse. They possess rules that can lead humanity to ruin. And this one is no exception. The alteration. It's starting.
Huh?
Hey, what is that? It's amazing! Whoa, look at it!
Nico, I want confirmation on this.
I'm already on it. Dimwits, it's me! A brand new rule was just patched in. What may be basic common knowledge to all of you there, isn't to us negators. So give me your knowledge, now!
Right, roger that, Dr. Nico.
We're the superior ones whenever a new rule is added, huh?
Don't say that, or you'll get killed.
Now I see. This galaxy is a cluster of celestial bodies like Earth. Basics, which birthed myths and a naming system called Days of the Week based on the celestial bodies, and introduced the concept of extraterrestrial life forms called aliens. Right at this very moment, those aliens have begun invading our planet.
Awesome! That's so cool!
What are those things? Are they flying ships?
The enemies?
Yup. These aliens were born moments ago by the alteration into a world that's always had a galaxy. So naturally, they believe this is how it's always been. Born on a planet with several 100 million years of history, they've been training themselves for decades to become soldiers, and were given spaceships so they can invade other planets. With their own planet on a path to ruin, they're looking for a new place to call home. I'd wager that's the backstory these guys got.
We are known as Ox. We've traveled far to your planet to take it as our own. This shall be our new homeworld.
What'd I tell you?
You don't say. One hell of a penalty, all right. Huh?
Who is the representative for this planet?
I am the one.
If you offer no resistance to our invasion, then we plan on using your life forms as our labor force. Your people all seem to possess moderate intelligence. If you resist, you'll be deemed a choice.
I shall choose neither. Withdraw your ships.
We've done our research on this planet. Your civilization is shamefully undeveloped. You've yet to make an advancement into space due to your species' lack of cooperativeness. You cannot possibly win by force. This is genocide. In order for my family, friends, and people to live on this planet, all of you must die.
Is that your vision of justice?
Yes, it is. A vision infallible to any form of reasoning otherwise.
I see. Well then, in that case, I'm going to have to negate that justice.
What did you just say?
Oh! What the?
So cool! This is seriously awesome!
Fuko, observe closely. This is a penalty. My ability managed to avoid the situation this time, but depending who's involved, this could have been game over. Galaxy marks the 99th penalty that's been added. We cannot afford another one, no matter what.
Why's that?
We found a stone tablet while uncovering Apocalypse. And on that tablet was 101 slots. Each time we receive a penalty, one slot gets filled. There's only one left until it reaches 100. And beyond that lies the final penalty. Ragnarok. I assume it's a word that denotes the end. In order to protect this planet, we must prevent that at all costs. That is why we will stand up to any quest, no matter what it may be. That said, the quests...
Since there's a new spot now!
Yes, we obtained an 11th seat as a reward for the burn quest. Unless we can fill that seat. In 3 months, we will receive yet another penalty for being unable to take up any new quests. In other words, our highest priority right now is securing an 11th member.
So that means this time...
We'll be doing the hunting.
You, all of you, you are...
You're still here, huh? You didn't kill yourself despite my power. Your vision was tall talk after all. Hear this, and relay it throughout space. Keep your hands off planet Earth.
On September 1st, 2020, humanity made first contact with extraterrestrial life. However, it would be the first and last time, as all contact would cease thereafter.
Time around, our reward is the whereabouts of Unburn and Unrepair.
Reward. The location of Negator Unburn. Location of Negator Unrepair. They're right here.
Now we want...
Let me guess, Unrepair? I'll take care of them. If their ability's true to their name, just a single attack may prove to be fatal.
Very well then. I'll assign backup for insurance. Take Tatiana along with you. She'll be of use. And Fuko, you go as well.
Roger that. Since you helped me, it's time to return the favor.
Apocalypse issues the quest results before Fuko and Andy, including the failure to capture the Negator Unseen. Several clues lead Andy to believe that Unseen was taken by Unrepair. Signifying the existence of Negators who may be enemies, the Round Table falls silent. And then, as a penalty for not being able to complete all quests, Yuma Galaxy is unleashed into the world. Juice mentions that penalties from Apocalypse have the possibility to drive humanity to extinction. Those words prove true as Axe, an alien race, invades with a massive fleet to conquer Earth. Ability Unjustice, and then orders the pursuit of Negators to fill the 11th seat of the Round Table. Sensing an upcoming battle, Andy volunteers to approach Unrepair. A new dawn shines golden light upon the reddish lands before them.
I'll take care of them. If their ability's true to their name, just a single attack may prove to be fatal.
Very well then. And Fuko, you go as well.
Roger that. Since you helped me, it's time to return the favor.
Everyone's fancy!
Sorry about the wait.
What took you so long? I don't belong here, it's embarrassing!
You know, it's been a while since I've gotten decked out in a suit like this. Well, am I looking good or what?
Whoa, your long legs. And chiseled frame, Andy. Yeah, you look like some kind of ritzy celebrity.
You like what you see.
Huh? Does that even matter?
It does. So, fess up. How are the threads?
Way
You
too
like
close,
them?
way too close!
Huh? Come on.
A black market auction, huh?
Yep. It's an auction that deals with negators, yumas, and artifacts. The Union has had trouble controlling. Their operation's been busted up before, but it appears as if they're now back in business. Huh? The guys behind it are mafia types from all over the world. It's always held at a random location, so tracking them down's tough. Juice managed to locate them, though. Turns out, the next auction will be tomorrow night. Being held on a luxury liner that's docked at the port of Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro? Could that mean...
Location of Negator on repair. They're right here.
Yeah, it's likely we'll find on repair there. Though it's anyone's guess if he's buying or selling. So here's what's gonna go down. You both infiltrate the ship, using the passes Nico made.
Infiltrated? Is it safe?
But of course we can't show up dressed like this. Only a select few disguises, yeah? Huh?
It's so short!
So is covering yourself up some kind of habit you picked up, or what?
Shut up! It's your fault for picking the most revealing stuff!
When we first met, you were revealing plenty with that top.
I was planning on dying, I just threw something on, okay? Besides, that doesn't explain all your skipping choices now!
We'll need as much surface area as possible for big strokes of
Yeah, likely story, please! You'd sure love that, but what about me? And other people could get hurt!
Huh? What are you talking about? No one is laying their hands on you. You're going to this shindig as my gal. But if showing some skin will make you too embarrassed to enjoy yourself, then fine. You can wear whatever you like when you've got me with you. But you do know these guys buy people with money, right? Hitting them with a stroke of unluck would probably do the world some good.
What? I can't do that! If I'm not careful, they could end up dead! Did you really slip in another skimpy one? Juice, I was wondering, what made you choose to assign me to this mission?
Our highest priority right now is securing an 11th member. Now we want...
Let me guess, on repair? I'll take care of them.
Very well then. I'll assign backup for insurance. Take Tatiana along with you.
Wait, me?
And Fuko, you go as well. Is there a problem?
I can see the point of sending Tatiana with him since she looks tough and everything. But why send me too? I just tracked them both down.
It's simple. I'm acting in accordance to my own justice. And justice to me is to protect this planet and the innocent people who inhabit it. In fact, that is the same reason why I ordered Shen and Void to kill you. I couldn't let you roam free. I believed that would endanger this planet. However, seeing our recent fight with Victor made me think. That unluck of yours, if we manage to control it, it might just be strong enough to kill God. But your power is far from sufficient in its current state. Ragnarok is drawing ever nearer as well. Connect with him, and do what it takes to fall in love with him.
Huh? Ah, that's it! I have had it! If this doesn't work, just take Miss Dewey's!
Whoa, looks good! 8 out of 10! Be confident, hold your head up. Arms to the side, not in front.
What? Oh! Huh?
There, a 10! Let's get this one. Is it too tight in the chest?
A little.
We'll have him do a little tailoring then. You can have it all delivered to the hotel.
We've got time to kill. So how about a walk? Hey, by the way, about that stroke of unluck the other day.
Huh? What about it?
When am I gonna get some? Why are you running? Come back!
No way! I got the hint!
Let me get a meteor shower on my own!
I knew it!
Aw, come on! I didn't get to eat that glass, Victor did! I was the one who smooched you! That unlock should have been mine!
Not my problem! We only did that out of necessity! And this isn't! Help me out!
What a dope. Think you can buy time with some random stroke of unluck? Well, too bad! Right now I'm in full armor mode!
Clothy!
Karma! Huh? Wait, is this gonna get me too?
Sorry, Clothy. I'll get you a nice ball of yarn later.
A ball of yarn. Yuma Clove's favorite food.
Oh! This was a combo type stroke of unluck.
Combo type. Low potency strokes of singular unluck, occurring in a chain reaction-like style.
Sorry, it ended up a lot bigger than I thought.
So about him.
Huh?
Just thinking about that Victor guy. Not like I've got a grasp on who I am, either. He said something about him being the original. For all I know, it's true. I've barely got any childhood memories for myself. Without this card here in my noggin, I would fall apart. He might show up again someday, and try to attack you and anyone else around. If that happens.
Don't worry about it. If it does, I'll use my unluck and save you over and over again. So long as you're in there, Andy, I'll never give up. Now, come on! We've got to get ready for tonight!
Yeah, you're right.
Crap! Forgot my gloves were still off. Sorry! Tatiana!
Oh, it's you, Fuko. That's strange. According to my calculations, I was set to drop near the port.
Guess my unluck gave you a little detour.
Well, whatever. I assume the boss filled you in? In approximately 7 hours, you two will be going undercover to board that ship, during which I will infiltrate from another point of entry. The auction is scheduled to commence after a cocktail party. You two will search for Unrepair from the inside, and I'll cover the outside. But don't blow your cover until Unrepair is located. Oh, Fuko, take this. I heard you were going to wear a dress, so I had Mr. Nico remodel the necktie that members wear. I hope you like it.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Oh, one more thing. Those forged passes have you down as a married couple. So put on a good attitude.
Shall we embark, my honey?
Yes, my darling.
Careful now. Of society. Don't think about any heroic stunts in there. But even still, don't go losing sight of what you believe is right either. Let's do this.
Okay.
I must know, that cryptid you won in the previous auction, how did it fare?
I wasn't able to use it at all.
Andy, What exactly is a cryptid?
They're talking about Yumas.
I was actually thinking of cooking it up sometime. Care to join?
Why, yes.
Just tune them out. Save your ears.
Did you hear? They say that a negator's the main item for this auction.
Oh, quite a rarity indeed. It's impressive they managed to find one considering they're always dying on us.
Apparently they're easier to find now than ever.
What do they mean easier?
Could be the language unification.
The unification of all the world's languages, altering the memories and cultures of all non-negators. All languages have now been unified to English.
Oh, let's grab those open seats. Remember, the only reason you can still chat with Shen is that necktie.
Oh, you mean negators that can't speak English?
They're gonna stick out.
Then that reward doesn't seem like it's very good for us, huh?
Not necessarily. The Union has a hell of an information network of their own. As long as we're one step ahead, the target's ours. You're not eating?
But what's better for them? Bringing them to the Union, or letting them be sold off here?
They're about the same, aren't they? You either die during a quest, or become a fat cat's plaything.
Wonder what kind of person they are. The one up for auction.
Why'd you say that?
Maybe they're like me. A big inconvenience to those around them. If so, they've probably led a really hard life. Not knowing why their ability is happening to them. Not knowing what they should or shouldn't do. So I was about to choose death.
You know, I used to think folks that ended up as negators had only 3 courses in life. They could accept their ability and live, fall into despair and choose death, or double down and embrace a life of crime. And that is to eliminate the source itself, to kill God. After I met you, joining the Union was an offhanded thing, but getting to know them changed my mind. You don't need to accept, give up, or double down on anything. You can fight. That's why Union's got my vote. So what about you, Fuko?
I'm not sure. I can't accept myself. Back then, I was so close to giving up. But I would say...
We'll have to ask you to leave. This area is strictly off limits to non-personnel.
Come on, boys, do me a solid. I want to show my girlfriend here the stars.
You've been warned once. Guest or not, I won't ask again. You think your pretty boy looks can charm the Mafia?
Latla,
What is it?
am I gonna die here?
Yes, you take a fatal shot through the head.
That's so. Oh well, can't have that.
Oh my.
He cut our necks before I could even react. He sliced the carotid artery. Gotta stop the bleeding. My hands. Like that, I move my...
Hey, Kane! Come here! You see, if you weren't such a baby, you could have snuck on board like that.
What? Drenched in bile? I think not!
This is yours, Rip.
Should I have brought a suit to wear too?
Nah, we'll be running amok anyway. Dress code be damned. Thanks, Latla, but you can toss that now. I won't be needing it.
Well, are there really any here?
There is. But just the one, though. I say let's take them now.
And you said that we wouldn't find any, Latla. Your fortune-telling is way off!
Shut up, will ya? You got lucky, that's all!
Fun. So glad you could join us.
Rip, he only speaks Chinese, remember?
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot. 感谢你的到来。
不用了。
Zombie. I already told you I'm undead, ball brat.
And they got all weird afterwards. There are 4 in
2 of them are confirmed negators. They're after the negator being put up for auction. What do we do, boss?
They must be Negator Hunters. This group has come up quite a bit as of late. That's their unofficial name.
Are these the same ones who took Unseen?
Most likely, yes. We have one thing in common, that they also specialize in collecting negators by force. But the difference lies in our objectives. We, who are aligned with Union, are seeking to kill God, to be freed of rules. Them, on the other hand, they are seeking revenge against the world. They dispose of collected negators they deem worthless. Well, I suppose that's another thing we have in common.
We do not! At least that's not why you tried to kill me. You did it in order to protect people, right? These powers, being a negator, it can be sad and painful. But even so, taking it out on the world is not right!
Let's go!
Yeah!
In order to contact the Negator on repair, Fuko and company go to Rio de Janeiro, then board the Target luxury liner that evening. There, they are met with luxurious decorations, lavish food, and beautifully dressed patrons. But this ship also hosts a black market auction, one that treats negators, fellow humans, as merchandise to be bought and sold. The underground society twisted by dark desires. Fuko is shaken and begins to reflect. She wonders which is better, joining the Union or being sold off in the auctions. But Andy eases her mind. He speaks of what they have encountered and how it's changed him. As he does, those that Juice called Negator Hunters appear. These individuals have a singular objective, to get revenge against the world. The curtains now rise on a spectacular battle.
Choppy, we've got big trouble! We have infiltrators on the deck of the ship, and they were speaking a language other than English! There are 4 in total, and at least 2 of them are confirmed negators.
Negator Hunters.
Are these the same ones who took Unseen?
Most likely, yes. We have one thing in common, that they also specialize in collecting negators by force. But the difference lies in our objectives. We, who are aligned with Union, are seeking to kill God, to be freed of rules. Them, on the other hand, they are seeking revenge against the world. Negators they deem worthless. Well, I suppose that's another thing we have in common.
We do not! At least that's not why you tried to kill me. You did it in order to protect people, right? These powers, being a negator, it can be sad and painful. But even so, taking it out on the world is not right!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Go ahead and charge me up!
Right!
We can bulldoze through these chumps! Who the hell are you? Tatiana! Unbreakable sword!
Okay. Do you know how hard it was to get this?
Emergency alert! 2 intruders have breached the hall! They could be heading down to the auction items now!
Stop them! Kill them if you have to!
Now don't lose this!
Appreciate it!
Listen up, because I'm only gonna say this once! Me?
Better get back!
Andy, quick! The Negator Hunters!
The Union, huh?
The Negator is not going with them! Where do these stairs lead to, Andy?
The cargo hold where they keep the auction items! They crashed the party before the auction started, so those hunters are bound to be heading that way too. Don't worry, we'll find the Negator before them, and then save them. Worst comes to worst, we fight. Stay ready, okay?
Yeah!
Dynamite?
Hey, what's going on up top? Escaping before the ocean? Why, you? If you don't stop, I'll...
What do I do? If I move, I can't stop him, and if I stop him, I can't run away! Damn it! How did things wind up like this? I always knew I had a mysterious power. That's why I kept it hidden. I kept it a secret, so... Why?
Hey, Chikara! Say, did you finish your homework? Let me copy it before class, will ya? Teacher always calls on me.
Ah, shut up! What is with everyone speaking gibberish all of a sudden? Is this some sort of prank? You guys got me. I give up! Also, which one of you jerks screwed with my TV? The people, text, everything's in gibberish! What gives, huh? You playing back videos or something?
What is going on with you? You've been talking funny since yesterday. Why don't you drop the act already? It's...
Secured one negator. Ability unknown.
The Union will be there soon. Hurry up and get out of there.
Copy that.
When I came to, I was here, caged like an animal. And I've got some gangster-looking dude pointing a gun at me, in a room surrounded by freaky creatures. Oh no, not good. My legs are trembling. My power!
What an idiot. Now I'm free to move again. You got nerve wasting my time. But you're much too valuable of an auction item. No chance I'd let you get away. Huh. Ah, well, screw it. I'll just put a slug in your leg. That'll...
I see. External targeting compulsory type, huh? As long as you don't move, you negate the movement of a target in your field of vision, I presume? How intriguing. You're the restrainer type I've been hoping for. No chance in hell I'm handing you over to the Union.
Eigo, wakarimasen. Nihongo wa? Who are they? Are they on my side?
What language is the kid speaking?
That was Japanese, right? I can't speak it, though.
Well, that sucks. I was hoping I'd get to ask him more about his ability.
Leave it to me. I'll figure it out. Sense. We only care whether we can use them or not, yeah? You're about to get pumped full of lead. If you don't want to die, you better use your ability.
Quite a crude way to recruit, don't you think?
I don't see any harm. If he can't intentionally use his power, then he's no use to us. And besides, if he dies, then the ability will just transfer over to a different human.
In 5.
He's gonna shoot me? Why?
4.
It's great! They're not here to save me after all! I should use my power, right? To stop him?
3.
It's no use! I can't stop shaking!
2.
Damn it! It's all this power's fault! If I just didn't have it, then right about now I'd be...
1.
Mom! Dad! I'm sorry!
Think he's dead?
Yeah, 100% he is dead.
So that means...
Okay. Oh.
Nihongo?
Koreo!
Tatiana, in the cargo hold. We found him.
Roger, I'm on my way.
I understand them?
Now let's see. That first one's packing a Gatling gun, but not an ammo clip in sight. How's he firing it then? The second one's a martial artist for sure, and I can tell he's strong. The third one, maybe a support type?
She's definitely light on equipment. Might have some sort of a counter ability. As for the last guy, the one with the eye patch...
You murderer!
You with the card. You can repair yourself. What kind of negator are you? Not like it matters. You see that wound there? It won't be able to heal itself till I die. I'm afraid that's as close as you're gonna get. I don't know what ability you have exactly. But if you need to cut yourself in order for your healing to take effect, then you're all out of luck. The wounds I inflict will negate any and all healing techniques that are attempted on them. So I've got you beat.
Someone help me!
Fuko.
The two of you are with the Union, right? Does that mean they want the negator as well? Hate to disappoint, but we've already called dibs, so fork him over. You see, we're gonna kill him. That ability will be useful for our team. It'll be more useful once transferred over onto someone who isn't completely spineless. By the way, that language change has made hunting down negators way easier. That was you guys, right? Nice, thank you.
Aha! The pleasure's all ours, buddy boy! And now it's crystal clear! Our 11th member! Ain't gonna be you! Hearts, bullet, head!
The one I didn't target cut off his head. Who are these two?
It's fine, we can handle it.
Ah! What is it now?
Tatiana! So sorry I'm late, Fuko! You just leave these two to me, okay? And I'll leave the other two in your capable hands!
Yeah! Roger that! Repair boost!
That's gotta hurt!
Crimson Crescent move! He dodged it?
He jumped on both his hands!
You're quick on the draw with that blade of yours. Can I presume that your restorative powers are at play?
What are you doing?
I already told you. Doing that activates your healing so it won't work, no matter how much you try and hack yourself up to bits.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained!
Oh?
It worked! But how?
Hearts, bullet, forearms!
Rip, watch out!
Their trajectories changed? Must have been that lady's ability.
You're sure an interesting one. Why do you waste your talent with them? Come over to our side. We're way more fun. Oh, do me a favor. Would you fix up my nose, Lala?
Fine.
So let me see. You made it look like you were trying to heal yourself, but in actuality, it was an offensive attack. Because of that, my rule didn't apply, freeing you to cut off your own... What I'm saying is I like your style. Together, we'd...
That's a hard pass. I was curious what unrepair would be like when I learned of it. But it ain't enough to kill me, so... Any interest I had is long gone now, and I couldn't care less about what you're up to.
Huh. That's unexpected. Someone like you is much better off with us, but oh well. So, what about you, cutie with the short hair?
You mean me?
Whether planned or not, you chopped off that guy's head like it was nothing to you. You're crazy in a good way. The one cowering next to you could never pull that off. He's so freaked out all the time that he can't utilize his restriction ability at all. Seems he can't even fulfill his own requirement of remaining still because he's constantly racked with fear. The ability is a winner, but the person attached to it's a dud. And so he must die.
But why? Tell me!
It's our aim to fill our team with only the strongest. With them, we'll be able to teach people a thing or two about who really keeps the world turning. Once we have the numbers, we'll start taking over countries one by one.
Actually toying with us! Not the innocent people of the world!
And are you going to kill this god? We've got more than enough problems on our hands as it is. But if you want to risk your lives on something like that, go ahead.
sword missed her, but the blood still hit. Did she negate the attack?
Now then, let's get back to business. Time for you to say goodbye, Mr. Scaredy Cat. Here's hoping your successor's a winner.
Damn it! I can't kill the momentum with my regeneration! Get back, Fuko! Fuko!
Oh, man. Now why'd you have to go and do that? What a waste. The card guy reduced the force of the scalpel so it didn't pierce right through her. But still, she's got an hour to live at best. Now she's useless too. A shame, really.
Sorry for jumping in the way like that. But you managed to slow down its momentum enough. It would have been a lot worse if you hadn't blocked it. Don't worry, honestly. Just be your normal self. Okay?
Yeah. All right. I'll kill that jerk right now and...
Find them!
Hate to run, but that's our cue. Though I did bump off a Union member. Guess I'll have to settle for that. Well, I'll be seeing you heroes soon.
You got some nerve ruining our auction items! How you punks plan on paying us back for this, huh?
Just one thing after another.
Hold it right there, pal! So it's you! You guys are the Negator hunters that been busting up our turf, aren't ya?
I move and they shoot. I'd be fine, but Fuko... And if I don't move, that jerk gets away. I need a plan.
Sorry. I'm not sure how to stop the bleeding.
Don't get too close. It can be dangerous.
She's a negator like you. Touch her bare skin and you're dead, kid. Watch out.
Dead! I'll be... This girl here's badly hurt! Help her! Go for a doctor right now! It's me that you want, isn't it? So just let her go! She has to get to a doctor before she loses more blood! Please, I'm begging!
Step aside, kid, or you'll regret it!
Damn it! Damn it! Dad! Mom!
Gee, dear, listen to me, okay? In life, you're going to meet many different kinds of people. And if you're lucky, you'll even come across those who will show you kindness. Cherish those people. If they're in trouble, take a moment to pause. And then move again to help those people.
Screw it. We'll kill you too.
If you do, I'm certain that every one of those people will become irreplaceable to you.
Don't move!
Did you just... Your ability,
But I do know that it's thanks to me being such a big coward that girl ended up getting hurt. Does this help? Can you use it? I swear I won't freak out again. Please, if I do this right, is it enough for you to save her?
Oh, yeah! Let's do this! Kid, you are wicked sick!